Hello, good evening, booze. Happy, okay, I got to get this right. Anything covered in chocolate day.
Is that
What do you think
really
about that? It is. It's today. And see, I knew this
did you
hair
just
was going
make
to
it up?
piss. No, I didn't. I didn't make it up. It's a real day. I looked it up on my phone, which is telling me I need to go to sleep for some reason. Stupid phone.
It might be right.
Yeah. It is. You can look it up if you don't believe me, Dean. It's there.
No, I meant your
And
phone might be right. You might.
no, it knows I'm really, really, really tired. It's time for me to
No,
go.
that's what I'm saying. Your
Wa-
phone's probably trying to be good, tell
And
you
it
what's
and
up.
it wants me to stop touching my hair too, which I'm sorry guys. It's really irritating me today, so this is what it is. All
It
right.
is what
Well,
it is.
welcome back, Dean. You've been
Thank you.
MIA for a while. So we
I've
thought
been
maybe you crossed over to the other side or something.
that
So
is
we're a little
so
worried.
what's funny you say that because there's other streams I go to in like other communities, right?
Mhm.
And the joke is always that they say DED. I'm DED everywhere.
You're dead.
Um, Dude, they've even made gifs of my little like cartoon character with like a ghost body. Like it's really well like produced, and it just flies across the screen. It's my little cartoon character, just
I
like
like
going
it.
across the stream. Yeah, which is fucking hilarious. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss so soon.
No, that's okay. I'm not monetized, so yeah, and I usually slip up within the first. I can't not see. Look at. Oh my god, this hair. I knew it was gonna happen. I do this every time. I think I gotta turn my mic back here a little bit. All right, guys.
So
So guess what Dean did? Okay, wait. I'm gonna tell you. See, I gotta keep to my program here. Tonight we're going to talk about a haunted hotel because the theme is they check in, but they don't check out. It's the theme tonight. So Dean is going to tell us about his haunted hotel experience, and I'm going to talk about Roselawn Cemetery in Chicago, which people check in there and they don't check out there either. So I'm going to combine two things
Ooh.
which normally don't go together, but guess what? Roselawn Cemetery, it's haunted. It's so haunted. And I got a really creepy ghost story to tell you guys about there too. But I'm going to well, first let's say hi to everybody. There's not very many of you, so it won't take very long. So and then I'll hand it over. I'll pop up photos for Dean while he tells you guys about his stay and where he stayed. So I
Nice.
see Tiff. Tiff is in the chat, and I'm gonna let's see, and then whoop whoop. Tiff says, and Mia B. Oh, that's okay, Mia. We had to come on a little late. I had to come on a little late tonight. I think. Well, Mia knows, but my my farm is it's been a dumpster fire for like since the snow started to fall. Stuff freezes, horses need water. It's not fun.
So what do you do
And
with like the stuff that the horses eat? Well, they don't eat slop. Never mind, that's pigs. So I was gonna say, does that like freeze? But never mind, they eat like oats and stuff, right?
no, they just eat hay. So a couple of them I do have to supplement with some grain, but it doesn't freeze. But their water
Okay.
freezes. The water
Freezes.
tanks freeze. Yeah, and
And
I
then they
go
go to
out there
lick it
with
and their tongues get stuck to it.
no, it
Oh,
doesn't happen.
okay. Well, it could though,
At least
theoretically, right?
I've never caught them. Maybe they pull it off before. I've never watched one of them do it. Now
They're
I'm
like,
gonna
quick before she notices, I don't want to look stupid.
yeah, she's gonna make fun of us. She always makes fun of us. especially especially Loki. He's like, "Oh guys, she's got that camera on us again. Don't do it." Yeah, I'm going to put one out there on him.
You should.
And so we're like, "Boo, boo." But yeah, it really sucks cuz so I have tank heaters which are so nice. However, they drive your electric bill up about 50 to $100. So, I'm
Jeez.
conserving money cuz I've got some big trips planned and I'd rather go on trips than I will chip away the ice if it means I can go on a trip. So that's what this girl's up to. So yeah, but it sucks because all the taps froze outside. I'm out there like trying to unfreeze taps by hauling hot water from the house outside, trudging through the snow. All I know is that I might not have the big guns that Destiny statue has, but my freaking legs are gonna look like her arms. It's gonna be ripped. I'm gonna just like huge muscles in my legs because trudging through like the snow and all of that, it's a killer. It's a killer, guys. But
Yeah.
and then I see people like let's see, she's in here, starts with a T, ends with an if. So Miss Tiff has been posting photos in the Discord about how damn warm it is in Southern California. And I'm like, yeah, just keep going. Yeah, which I'm glad it's warm for Tiff there, but it is God, I don't it's cold. Like when you walk outside and your nose hairs freeze, it's too much.
That's gonna
Too
be rough.
much.
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I've been in Pennsylvania and Massachusetts, and when I was in Pennsylvania just like a few days ago, it started snowing pretty hard. It was freezing. And I landed in Massachusetts and it was snowing. But you have it so much worse in Michigan.
I did you see me looking at you like it wasn't bad. You showed me that video of like gently falling snow that looks like some shit they make up on like a holiday movie. Like it doesn't look real.
But it was a
And
lot
then
of gently fallen snow. Like it was a lot. It was
you sent me that video as I'm looking out my window and it's just like there's just shit blowing past my window, snow. I've lost a couple tarps. There's shit. I don't even know where it is right now. It might be still in my yard. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a fun experience. Hello, Clips. And hello, Rubicon. Hello, Darlene. Darlene has been sending me some good stuff. I'm still
nice.
not coming back to Florida ever. No, I might. Maybe. Because she's been sending me some. Oh, that's right. No, I have to go to Florida because we're starting our. So we've decided, Dean, and you're part of this too, because we've
Hmm.
accepted you
What's up?
somewhat grudgingly. Um, we've accepted you into
What
our
is it?
community, but we're doing a big class field trip at some point. We're going to go from St. Augustine, Florida, and we're going to go all the way up the coast and we're going to end in Salem in Massachusetts. So that is the big plan. I don't know when
Ooh,
we're going to do it, but
that is a big trip. That is.
yeah. Well, we're
I
probably
mean,
not going to do
I'd
it
be
all at once,
down.
but we're going to
Okay,
stagger
I would
it
say I'd be
maybe.
down for
Just
that, but
maybe a little bit. So yeah, we're going to do like St. Augustine, we're going to do Savannah and Charleston. So maybe like St. Augustine to Charleston, and then we'll come back and go like up to Virginia, up to I don't know, Delaware. I'm trying to think of all this thing. I know geography. I really do.
so Delaware is one of the few states I have left to go. So recently I've hit
Me too.
40 states and Washington D.C. Um so I only have 10 states left and Delaware is one of them.
I have 39 in DC. So you got one up by me.
Nice.
I can knock two out real quick. Except I'm going to Louisiana, so yeah, we'll see. I've been there already though, so that's already off my it's
Louisiana
already
is another
checked in.
state that I need.
Oh, you should come to Mardi Gras with us. Well, we're going the day after Mardi Gras, but it's still going to be fun. So, haunted hotel
Ooh.
and a haunted cemetery, like really scary cemetery. Oh, headstone with cute cat statues. I know Darlene has just been sending me some cool stuff. She sent me an Irish one, and the lady's voice. I love it because she's Irish. I love how when they tell a story, it just sounds so much better, even if it's not that great of a story. It sounds so good. Like I love how the Irish tell a story because you can actually understand them. Unlike the Scottish, sometimes I love them; they're my people, but oof, sometimes it's a little hard. Like you can tell when the subtitles can't tell what the hell they're saying. It's not great. But yeah, and I was trying to. I think I don't know if Darlene saw that I commented on it, but I have been to that place that she sent me to, and I've been to that mausoleum, and I'm gonna. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm gonna do that one here pretty soon and show everybody if I can find my pictures. But all right, so I think this. I think we've got. Looks like we've got all the crew that's normally here. I don't see Stevie, but
Dude, I only came
um,
back for Stevie.
I know he was asking where the hell you were, and I'm like,
Yeah.
he's mad at you, Stevie, because you proved him wrong. And Steve was like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, it's too late now, dude. He's never coming back. And so
I
yeah,
only came back for Stevie. I was like, screw everybody else. I
and
I want I want the
Pat.
big dog Steve. Well, Pat, but Pat's a given. I was never like me and Pat never had any issues. Like Pat and I stay in contact nonstop. You know what I mean? Pat's texted me right
Do
now,
I
saying,
feel? I think I might be a
"What are
little
you even
jealous.
doing on this
Pat's my.
stream? Why don't you why don't you come just talk on the phone?" So me and Pat, that's the homie.
I love it. Poor Pat. I hope she's sleeping and she doesn't catch this till tomorrow, and she'll be like, "What are fucking talking about me?" And Darlene says she has scotch. Or are you drinking scotch? Ooh. Well, Slangeva, Darlene, even if you don't have, find something to drink. I just got water because I'm trying to cut back. Even though, because Dean told you all last time that I'm a big boozer. So I decided to
Drunk.
clean my act up. I decided to clean
That's
my
what she
act
says,
up.
but she drunk dials me every night.
Yeah. No, that's Tansy. That's the cat. Because she is coming to you
Uh-uh.
in my will. So, or maybe it could be little man too. He might be. Darlene. Darlene, I thought you were my friend. Damn it. Like she's just pulling it out tonight. All right. Keep gosh, Darlene. I'm gonna hide this one now. Okay, we're going away. All right, guys. I'm gonna pop up the photos here for you, Dean, and I'm gonna let you tell your little spooky stay.
Yes.
But I've got a lot of crap up here. So guys, bear with me. All right, here we go. We're so
Yeah.
tiny
So
over there.
I was
Just
in Pennsylvania. I was in Lancaster. And so one thing I do is I always look up
there we go.
hotels on Expedia whenever I'm staying in a different state, which is pretty much every day of my life. Um, and uh, on Expedia, you can do AI filters to like filter to like look up something specific. And I always do room with a jetted tub because I'm a prima donna. Because I'm a prima donna and I need a
You
jacuzzi
are.
tub in my room.
I,
Um,
I think you're a bigger girl than I am sometimes. I mean,
yeah,
I'm sorry,
well, that's
continue.
possible.
Continue.
You know, I don't like these personal attacks. I'm gonna be honest. These feel like very personal attacks, too.
This is what
Uh,
happens when you take off and leave me on my own for what? It's been like 6 months now, Dean. I don't even recognize you
six
anymore.
months.
So, yeah, it's been like maybe
I
7.
I
I don't
grew
know.
like a giant beard in the amount of time it's been. Uh,
You look like Santa Claus or well, you got a couple gray ones in there, right? I'm just
no,
kidding.
it's
No,
red.
no you don't.
It's red. Thank you very much. Uh,
You have red hair now? Oh
yeah.
my god.
No,
I
so
rubbed, I rubbed
not
off.
to get too off topic, but yeah,
Sorry.
so the more time that passes, the more red hairs grow in my beard. Like I'm growing red hair in my beard every day. It's actually kind of weird.
That's
Um
how it starts. That's how it starts.
yeah.
And then before
So
you
pretty
know it,
soon I probably will have a full red beard. Like in like 5 years from now, it'll probably be completely red. I don't know why this is happening to me, but it is. But yeah, so I always look for a room with a jetted tub because I'm a prima donna, and like one of like 5 results came in, and it was this photo, and I was like, this looks ominous as shit. And so I looked it up. It's called the Waynebrook. It's in Honeybrook, Pennsylvania, and I was like, is the Waynebrook haunted? Because it looks like it's haunted just based off this photo. And the
Yeah.
AI result said yes, it is known to be
Love it.
haunted, specifically with a lot of activity happening on the second floor. It's got 4 floors. The fourth floor is where I stayed. It's only got 2 rooms on the fourth floor, and they're the rooms with the jetted tubs. Super nice. But yeah, and I think you have a video of my room.
Yes, I do. Let me
And
hide the
it
co I keep covering your face up when I put the comments on, but they don't wanna see you anyway. So here,
Yeah,
alright. Are
probably
you guys
not.
ready? Right here. I'm gonna remove this one.
Nope, that's not the room.
That's it right there. This is,
That it
Dean
looks
was
like it
having
could have been, yeah.
a hoedown. Alright, here we go.
So yeah, this was the room I stayed in, and it looks old and creepy as shit. It's got the Bible was already open, um, which was weird. Uh,
Did the
the
ghost
wallpaper
do
looks
that for you?
yeah. So that's that
I
giant jetted tub that I'm a prima
eh,
donna for. Uh, and so it'll end. It was a nice tub, by the way. It'll end right
it
there.
looks nice. What is that,
And
Dean?
guys, so guys, I thought when I saw this, I thought it's it's a very old bidet, but I thought it was a baby bath. Because hear me out, hear me out.
Listening.
It's got one of those drain plugs, right? Like you pull the metal thing right between like the faucets, like the like hot water, cold water. You pull up, and it's got one of those drain stops. So I just assumed you filled that up and you bathed a baby in there. Um, and that's what I thought it was. Turns out it's a bidet. It is meant to clean your butthole. Uh, I've only
You
ever
could
seen bidets. Like I have a bidet toilet at home, you know, but I've never seen a completely different thing for a bidet.
yeah. Well, that old school, right? Before they figured out they could, like, put them together. I don't know how hard that should have been. Like, you gotta transfer your dirty butt. Oh, like, that just seems too many steps for me, but,
Yeah,
um,
definitely. You're like smearing, while you're like trying to hobble
yeah.
over to the bidet. Yeah.
Darlene says now Darlene she is intuitive with the ghosties and the spirits, and she says yeah, that the room is haunted and that it has male energy.
So,
And
uh, yeah,
and Darlene, the only story behind the room is that Dean stayed there, so now it's haunted. That's it.
yeah, probably. Um, no, so as we'll see, like there's like I said in that AI search, um, that well, like when I looked it up on Google, is the Waynebrook haunted? It was established in 1865, so it's pretty old. It's an old hotel. The only thing it said was
Should
that
I
there's like a
here,
lot of
I'll play
activity
it
on
one
the
more time.
second floor. I was up on the fourth floor and it felt fine, right? I figured, okay, at midnight, it's only 4 floors. I'll walk around each floor. I was excited to do it. I was like, yeah, this will be fun at like around midnight. And I walked down the stairs to the third floor. I feel fine. It's cool. The second floor is where they have each floor minus the fourth floor and the first floor. So the second and third floor are designed the same. It's not a giant hotel. Um, the second floor they have their Christmas tree put up, their small Christmas tree, and they also have a coffee machine and a vending machine. But I get to the second floor and it is creepy. It doesn't look creepy, but like I get to the second floor and it just doesn't feel right. Like I got like nervous. Nervous isn't the right word. Like anxious. Like something did not feel good about the second floor. Even though it's got their Christmas tree, it just like
Mhm.
I got spooked. I was like, so like something was not right like with the energy there, and I'm not a person that believes in crystals and energy and stuff like that. The energy did not feel right. Like I like walked around and I was like, I gotta go back to my room. Like this isn't good. And
Ye
so I quickly walked up the stairs because the elevator, by the way, for the second floor doesn't work. It works for every other floor, but not the second floor. So I quickly like walked up the stairs back
that
to my room.
Ernie
Um,
Ernie wants to know, how can you not believe in energy?
no, I mean like that's not okay. I worded that wrong. Like obviously I believe in
Yeah.
energy, but I mean like crystals and chakras and things like that.
Mm.
But something just was not aligned right, is all I'm saying on that second floor. So I got back to my room though, and I felt totally fine. But yeah, that second floor, I don't know what it was. And it's not like I was scared, like I was excited to walk around the floors. But I got to that second floor and it just felt wrong. I don't know how else to explain it. And maybe
Yeah.
it was in my head because I had already read that the second floor, maybe that's it, but it did not feel right. I was like, dude, I gotta get out of here.
Well, I know we talked about it because you were telling me about, like, it's a different, so, like, you go to a place, like me, I'm excited for the haunt, right? Like, if somebody says this place is haunted and I'm walking up in there and I'm seeing or feeling stuff, I'm like, "Yeah, like, this is cool." Like, it's a different kind of, it's more of an anticipation, like, because you're there for the excitement of it instead of being like, oh shit, this place is haunted, and you're terrified. So like you expect to kind of feel like, oh, I'm on the second floor, this is where it happens, and then you start to freak out. But I don't. It seems different though. If you're excited, why would you
Yeah,
get
exactly. I was
nervous, right?
excited. Exactly, exactly. And it's not like I haven't like experienced anything weird before. I've explained stories on here with you about the old room I used to rent from one of
Mm.
my best friends at the time. And that place, I had like a couple really weird experiences. I won't go down that rabbit hole again. So it's not like I haven't had any weird experiences, but something just did not feel good about the second floor. Like uh,
I
it
I
was,
want to look
I got
into
spooked.
the Yeah, I wanna look into the history of this place. I know you said you couldn't find anything, but I'm really curious. Like, if I had more time, maybe we can revisit it at some
Yeah,
point. Maybe we'll make you
yeah,
go
no, for sure.
back.
Well, yeah, if
Um,
I ever go back to I mean, and I'm sure I will at some point for work go
yeah.
back to Pennsylvania. Um,
Yeah, so maybe by then I'll, like, cause like, I can get on Ancestry, see who lived there and all of that good stuff, like, who owned it, like, I'm sure somebody's died there. It's a hotel, right? People die in
since
hotels
yeah, since
all the time.
1865,
Yeah,
so
and who knows what was
has to
there
have been a lot.
beforehand. So,
Yeah, it is
1865, that
Pennsylvania.
yeah, end of the Civil
That's a
War. I think
yeah.
we looked it up on the map, it was kinda far from Gettysburg, right? Because that was kinda my first thought was, like, how
Yeah,
close is
it's
it to
it's. I
Gettysburg?
think it's like
But
at least an hour and a half from Gettysburg. If
yeah.
I were to,
S
yeah, at least an hour and a half. I see Darlene's asking what's the name of it and
Okay.
where is it. It's called the
Oh,
Waynebrook, and it's what?
did did I have that on something? Did you show me something that was I know you sent me a
Uh
bunch of stuff, so
yeah. I don't know. I know I sent you a couple reviews that are just kind of
want
fun to
me
read.
to this one? There it is,
Yeah, the
review of the
Waynebrook
Waynebrook Inn.
Inn.
There we go.
Haunted, it says. Now, most of this isn't about it being haunted, which is kind of funny. Most of it's just a bad review. Which, by the way, guys, I read a bunch of reviews for this, and a lot of people had a
Oh
different
my god.
experience than me. Like a lot of people are just like, dude, it's fucking sucked here. Do not go there. It sucks. A lot of it isn't about it being haunted, but I had
Yep.
a pretty good experience. But I had one of the best rooms. Like reading a lot of their complaints, they're like, the bathroom was tiny. I had a giant bathroom, as you guys saw, like, because I'm a
And
prima donna.
a baby washing station.
Yeah, and a baby toilet. I mean, a baby fucking bath. But yeah, so this one says Haunted by Mark G. And he is from New Jersey. Um, 1 star. I really wanted to be able to write a positive review about a small inn in a small town. I thought the manager's comment on the review where the AC went out were among the best I've read when something went wrong. I had high hopes that they really got hospitality. Unfortunately, on the Halloween night of our stay, the inn felt
Mhm.
haunted. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a, yeah. Few guests and only one staff member. This was the first place I ever stayed where I felt compelled to ask for a refund because of its condition. In its present condition, the inn just isn't prepared for
Uh,
guests. The inn illustrates why independent places are dying. At one point in time, this must have been a really nice place. Hardwood floors and stairs, sitting area on each floor near the elevator, a nice layout. It's sad to see it has declined so badly, but it appears it doesn't generate enough revenue to maintain properly. It desperately needs investment in a renovation with only a handful of guests on a Saturday night and the restaurant and bar closed. It doesn't seem to have enough business to support that. We came to the area for dinner at a nearby farm, highly recommended. But how are you going to recommend something that you don't even tell me what it is? Sorry, but
and
that's,
there okay, there was a second part to this too, right? Did you need that
yeah.
one? Okay.
No,
Were you
I
are you
think there
there?
was,
Nope. Oh, you got
no.
more? Okay, I'm sorry.
Um,
I don't wanna cut you
yeah.
off.
So it's highly, but it's saying we came to the area for dinner at a nearby farm. Highly recommend. Oh, okay. So they're saying the place was highly recommended. They could have just used a comma. The way they, anyways, and stayed here for a Saturday Halloween night. During our stay, many things were not working. The bar closed for renovation. The restaurant, same. The elevator, guest in our party stuck 20 minutes. What? That sucks. The Wi Fi, the
Oh,
clock radio, couldn't fix, so I unplugged. The room phone flashed red, couldn't get it to stop. No one on staff who could
it's
fix,
haunted.
had to unplug. All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay, pop it up. There we go. Oh,
Um,
the cat's butt and tail are in your way. Do you need me to take it off or get you?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
The
All
glue
right.
on the wallpaper no longer stuck to the walls. The heat. Room was cold when we arrived, unable to get above 64. But I had the opposite experience. My room was hot as shit. I could open my window and I did, and it was snowing. Still hot. Like I was like, what is wrong with this room? The bathroom, which really needed modernizing, and last, no hot water. Not sure how a hotel can open without it. Wash towels and sheets in cold water? Question mark. What was working? The alarm clock in the empty room next door, which was off at 3:30 a.m. Apparently someone else had complained a previous night, but nothing was ever done. Front desk was asked to unplug, which they graciously did. Uh we left before 6 a.m. without a shower, disappointed. We drove by a newer Holiday Inn a short distance from the inn on the way home, wishing we made a different choice, regretting time had passed the inn by. Could you unhighlight the
Oh, yeah.
comment?
There we go.
Maybe the owner could find a local carpenter willing to make repairs for an ownership stake, free rooms, or interest in HDTV in a hotel makeover program. Uh,
Oh, Lord. Get
so this person just did not have a good time.
no,
But
they're
they did
very
say it felt haunted.
that's good. And that's what like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna tell you, most of the places that I've stayed at that put out there that they're a haunted location, and that's 90% of the people, right, are booking maybe probably to go there because it is haunted, right? Um, they're not that it's not it's not that great sometimes. You're there for one reason most of the time and one reason only. So I don't get upset when they're not pristine, and but the place is from 1865. Like, what the hell do you expect? Yeah, the floors are going to creak. Probably, right, ductwork, all that kind of stuff is going to be maybe a little wonky, but still, it's haunted. Oh, you want me to pop up the other one that you had here too?
Yeah. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Oh, well, now you're
Uh,
in the way, so hang on.
I was
Well,
just reading the chat.
there we go.
I saw that
Yep, yep,
Stevie had asked what the rating was on
yep.
the bidet.
I got a bunch of them starred here as you were talking, so we could go back and tell them.
Oh,
Or
okay. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Stevie
no
asked what
longer a
was the
bidet.
bidet rating.
Yeah, it's no longer a bidet. It's actually a baby bath.
Yeah,
Stevie.
Stevie, you probably missed that part. It's not. And welcome back, Stevie. I hope you and Dean can finally put the your guys'
Stevie,
little.
I want you to
I
know I
think
only came back for you. Fuck everybody else. Stevie, you're the only one true in my heart.
See,
So
Stevie, I told you he wasn't mad at you.
no,
um,
of course I wasn't mad at Stevie. Stevie's
and
fucking
then
dope. Stevie's
yeah,
hilarious.
Stevie's my little brother, man. I'll fucking punch somebody for Stevie if they mess with him. But and Ernie says it's a good way to get pink eye. I guess if you wash what don't wash your it's for your butt, Ernie. It's for your butthole, not your face holes.
Well, I did
And
wash my face in there.
yeah, well, you
Filled it
would.
up with hot water
You,
and rubbed I rubbed face
and
cleaner on my face and then I just dipped my face
and
in it.
Darlene said they'd like to mess with electronics. The ghost, they do. They like to
Mhm.
drain batteries and things like that. So that was Darlene's. And let's see. Ernie says, I don't know if I ever felt compelled to do anything, but I want to be. Do you want to be possessed, Ernie? I don't recommend it. It never looks
Well,
like fun. If you've ever watched that Exorcist, she does not look like she's having a good time. So,
I think
yeah.
she's referring to the start of that last review. It's like I've never felt
Oh,
compelled to ask for a refund
I never
before,
felt
which
and
is hilarious.
Megan says, I get creeped out way too easy. We're talking ghosts tonight, Megan. Wow. We'll do a little cleanse for you in between the two ghost stories, so you won't take any bad juju home with you, or it won't come to you because of the stream. Hopefully, I can't promise though. Um, and look what nice Ernie said something so sweet here. She says, I got to tell you, I've been just listening to the two of you talk for the last however long since you started, and you guys are very interesting to listen to.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I am for sure, but yeah, then there's
That's true.
Dean. But
Tubes
yeah,
is the yeah. I'm just here. I'm
he's
actually
just
here to like bog down the stream because without me, Tubes would blow the heck up.
yeah.
She'd get too big for her britches. I'm here to make sure the stream never goes anywhere
They
and
know
just hold her
they know
down.
how I've been. I mean, I they see me on here at night, like I'll just like, woo, my head's getting bigger and bigger. Every time they say, oh, look at your hair, I'm like, I know, it's nice, but yeah, tonight, it's like all fucked up. But oh, and then Darlene said, that one, those were circles, not stars for
That's
that last
fair.
review. That's very
That's
fair.
fair.
So I save that. And Ernie wants a jacuzzi tub right now.
Dude, they're
And then
super nice.
Darlene, yeah, and then Darlene, when we were talking about like the history of the place, she says you can't forget the Native Americans. So you don't know
True.
what happened there prior to anything being built on the property. So, all right,
True, true.
that's all the starred ones I had. Now I'll pop back over and read the chat here. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'll go back up. And oh, Megan did say, "Oh, my ego thanks Dean." Don't thank him. Don't Megan. He'll come back. So
No, that was sarcasm. There was a broken heart, and that was because I
oh
said I'm
yeah.
only
Okay,
here for
Megan.
Stevie. Only here for Stevie.
No. See, now they're all jealous, and Pat's not even here to like. You didn't hear what he said about Pat, Megan, or else you would be
What?
really jealous.
Pat's not even like
Oh,
I didn't even include Pat because me and Pat are homies for life. Text each other every day, all day. Um, I wouldn't even really put Pat down on this level because that would be unfair for Pat.
That's why I never get a text from you anymore. Like, you're
my
just
my
chatting it up
bestie
with it,
Pat.
and then she never texts me back either, so you 2 suck. I
You're too
introduce
busy
you, and
chatting
then that's
all
it.
day.
Yeah. I hate you guys now. That's
We
it.
best
You're not
fray
my friends
phrase.
anymore. Uh, all right. Did we read this one here? The hotel sketchy?
No, no, this
Okay.
one is from Jennifer S. It was, I think this one's from Expedia, if I'm not mistaken, or Yelp. The hotel was very scary and sketchy. Wasn't exactly ideal, but it was. Whatever the fuck that means. Wasn't exactly ideal, but it was.
Dot,
Okay.
dot, dot. I guess she's implying something which has been
Yeah,
lost to us. Yeah.
I don't know,
Okay.
but it was very scary
Uh,
and sketchy.
I like that. The dot, dot, dot. Okay. Let's see what everybody let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Doop. You pop back up here. All right. I've been trying to star these guys. I'm working the chat. Darlene says that's what draws her in is that some place is haunted. And that's what gets me too. I don't really care if the place is like I don't know anybody's ever gone out and stayed on the Queen Mary. I had a similar experience to like what Dean is explaining. Like when he was telling me about it, his experience, I was like, God, that sounds really a lot like what I had when I was out on the Queen Mary, and it's old, right? Like it was not as old as this hotel, but it's an old ship. So, right, like they're not going to hold together like a building necessarily well. And I was excited. This was our first time out there and oh my god, like we were walking around and there's like this one room that's notorious for supposedly being the most haunted room on the ship. But the first night there, my friend and I were just walking around and we got to this one area and I was just like, I don't feel so good. And I'm like, I can't remember what we had for dinner, but I was like, I think maybe I'm going to throw up or something. And we're like, let's go back to the room. And as soon as we get out of there, I felt fine. And like, I felt really like kind of that like goosebumpy feeling, right? Like the hair on your arm stands up. Like everything was off. And
Yeah.
the next day we take their little ghost tour because they offer all these ghost tours because they do cater to that. And so we're taking the ghost tour. We're right there at that spot that we were the night before. And we were right outside the most haunted room on the ship. So, and I didn't know that when we were out there, and I was excited about being there, and I don't get freaked out like that. Like if I get a creepy feeling, it's because something's probably hanging out. But
Yeah.
I've just been to a lot of haunted places, so I don't get like unlike Megan. Megan says she doesn't like the scary, creepy stuff, but like I do. Like I don't back down that easy from like I'm not gonna go running and screaming unless something freaking grabs me or something. And I'm more worried about living people doing stuff to me than I am about a ghost doing something to me.
Yeah.
So I tend to worry more about the people that I'm ghost hunting with than actual ghosts because there's some weird people out there. But yeah. All right.
Definitely.
And then what else did we have? We had a video, right? Let me go
Yeah,
down.
we were
Oh
gonna
shoot,
try
I'm
checking
missing.
out the end of it,
And
right?
I did. I went all the way to the end. Let me add it up here. So this is on YouTube. I think I know this kid. I can't remember. Like I've seen him somewhere. Let me make this bigger here.
Yeah, for
So he
context, yeah,
go ahead. Go
sorry.
ahead, Dean.
Yeah, for context, this was a video on YouTube that I found of like some guy doing a paranormal investigation of the hotel that I stayed at that we read those reviews just now of and we saw the video of my room of. Um
Hmm.
and I'll be honest, I didn't have the time to watch the video. It's like 45 minutes, but Toombs and I figured maybe we could just skip to the end and see what their conclusion was of the video. Um and that way
That's
we're not
what,
stealing
yeah.
their whole content either.
And I like this is right. I think let me see how I don't want to play his whole video, but I'm going to give him a like. right? There's I got it at it's 46 minutes. I've got it at so we'll watch like 6 minutes of it. And then
Yeah.
it looks like he's sitting there using so he's got a flashlight and looks like probably an EMF detector, so that's electromagnetic field detector.
Mhm.
I hope I said that. Yeah, I think I said that clearly. And so what he's doing, he'll be asked, and also in his hand that he's holding that like yellow and black, it looks kind of, yeah, it's a thermometer. So he's probably, gauging the temperature in the room, like for
Yeah.
cold spots while he's sitting there. And I'm going to guess he's asking questions. And this is the little flashlight. I think they have some kind of name for it now. I just call it flashlight method because I don't really care what the name of it is. That's what it is. And they'll ask questions, and supposedly, if there's a spirit there, they can manipulate that and turn that light off and on.
Yeah.
So I think pretty sure that's what he is about to do here. So I'm going to play it. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to scroll down the chat here a little bit. I think I might be missing some comments, but we'll go back if not. If I did. All right. I can't see my play button. Boop. Now I can see it. All right.
It's a loaded question. Oh. So you did like Dr. Sneak. Good. I know it's probably hard to turn that flashlight on, but thank you. Thank you for answering these questions and everything. Are you trapped here? Are you stuck in this specific room or area? One light on for yes. A quick on and off for no. Are you trapped in this room? Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that you aren't stuck here. Do you come here a lot? Do you come stay here a lot?
I was like, is he trying to pick up the ghost? Like,
So,
hey,
you
beautiful.
come here often?
I know.
I'm sorry. That was.
If the battery's up here, though, if it dies, I got it. Wait, it is in. Where's this pouch?
Paul, do you want to do the answering?
Yeah, I'll do that.
What are we doing?
A cool thing.
Oh,
Look
it
at
turned
the.
on.
Yeah.
Headphones and blindfolds, and you can't hear anything. Yeah. Shirley, is that you? Room 202?
Oh shit.
Are you okay? Are you
202.
Shirley?
So second floor, right?
Yeah.
She the border where she was the one with the black birds.
So, could you pause it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She didn't die though, right?
She didn't
Uh,
die.
Just so
I-
people know, in case they weren't paying attention in the chat.
Okay.
So the light is meant to turn on by the ghost, like if it turns on, and then he was done asking questions, and they're like, "We'll just leave it up here. We'll put in a new battery." And then while he was like looking through his bag, the light just turns on, and then they're like, "Dude, the light just turned on." And then he asked, the ghost's name, "Is that you?" And then the light turned on again. Which is pretty creepy.
Yeah. Because he's not even asking questions. And it's like, hey, come back here. Because he asked her if she came there often. She's probably like, whoa, I haven't been hit on since like 1865. So come back here. Yeah, maybe. No.
Yeah.
I like what Megan said up here just a minute ago, she said she feels like her life is very similar to an abandoned psychiatric hospital. So I just wanted to put that in there. Right. And then he said what room he was in. What was it? 202?
202. Yeah.
And then
Which
would
is
be on
the
the second
second floor.
floor. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Want me to, and I will start it again? I'm watching that. Watch that flashlight, guys.
Starting to flicker. Oh,
Oh,
she was arrested.
Yikes.
Yeah, that better not. She's not dead, so she wouldn't be
Okay.
haunting us. As far as I know,
Shirley
she's not
knows
dead.
the answer.
Surely not.
Shirley, you were here when the parrot lady was here.
Oh, wait, there it is. Oh my gosh. That zipper was so hard to find. It was right next to the other one. I couldn't see it. All right.
Those are the hardest.
So, I have
Sit on the
these.
couch, more comfortable, Paul.
I like this. This
You
is
like
good.
there? Okay.
This is good.
I'll get back and manage this. Maybe we'll turn.
This is working. I can.
Would it be better if I sit down? Because
Well, whatever you're comfortable with.
oh yeah. It's,
These are the noise canceling headphones.
So just but some of this type of stuff, not like as high quality, but like stuff like this when they were doing it. And they were like, you gotta go check it out. I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks. But now I'm actually looking.
Yeah. Let's see if I can hear this first. Oh yeah, that's pretty loud. I don't think you're gonna be able to hear much. It should be quieter when I do the. Yeah.
it's fine.
The Estes method.
I just was about to say that I was going to pause, but it takes me a minute to switch screens. But this is the Estes method. So what he's going to do, he's going to put these headphones on and they're going to have that static playing. And he's going to be able to hear in the headphones, maybe the spirit talking to him. And what's going to happen, he can't hear anything else. So there's going to be a person in the room that's probably going to start asking questions like to the ghost. And he can't hear them. He can't hear their questions, right? And he's going to be listening to the responses on that spirit box.
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
If
I've
it
seen
works.
this like if it's real, yeah, it's crazy. I've seen them go into I like it when they go into separate rooms and do this. I don't like them like sitting in the same room. I kind of feel like maybe, right? Like maybe you could still hear something a little bit. But when they go into separate rooms and spread out and they do this, that's what kind of blows my mind a little bit. So, yeah. All right, I'll start it up here and we'll see if he gets anything.
Connecting with the dead.
And Darlene has they do sometimes blindfold so that you're more in tune, you're listening better.
You ready for
To
this,
the-
Paul?
Mhm.
Samantha, you good?
Yep.
Karen, good?
Yep. That is up all the way.
Okay. And he was a blindfold too.
Yeah.
Then we ask questions and he just tells us what he hears. We did it in Paul's room one time and it was amazing. All of us, we took turns.
Here you go.
It freaks out after when we touch him because he can't hear us. Then you touch him like it's open. Then it scares
You
you.
might be able to hear us a little bit because it is like not
Yeah,
totally,
not
but if
perfect.
we ask quietly,
Okay. And maybe should we turn this one off too?
That light?
While you're
Or
asking.
are you
Yeah, 'cause I'm
recording? Okay.
recording already the infrared.
okay, yeah, we'll turn this one off. If that turns back. Oh wait, oops. Oh.
That's it. Wait. Okay, so there's another one.
Huh.
That's his first investigation. So
So I'm pretty
Uh,
sold. The
I like
flashlight
it.
thing. Yeah.
I love that because like everybody thinks you have to like run out, right, and get like all this expensive equipment and all these, right, like all that sort of stuff. And really, you've got everything you need. You have a cell phone so you have a camera. You can record right from that, and you have a flashlight. So just set up your camera to record and start asking some questions of it. And a lot of people have, like, digital thermometers are pretty darn cheap. Like, I think that one he was holding on to, they market a lot of those that are like for the ghost hunters, right? And just get, like, you can get one for like $20. So, like, if you
Yeah.
really want to get into this kind of thing, it's really cool. But yeah, that spirit box, I was kind of hoping he was gonna start with that, but yeah, we didn't get to see that because I was interested to see what happened. Unless I can see, Dean, you want to entertain them while I look and see if there's any more if they've got a
Yeah,
second
sure.
investigation. Oh wait, hang
Yeah,
on.
sure. Oh.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna stop
Okay.
sharing this one. Boop.
Let's
Entertain the
see.
masses.
Let's see. Get a haircut and get a real job says maybe, maybe, maybe not. And I think that's to maybe Megan, maybe not. I have no idea what that's in response to. Megan says, I see what you did there, and I'm not mad at it. Ha. Darlene says, I always ended up working in the medical surgical building, and the morgue is in the building. She then says,
Oh.
blindfolded without context. That could sound like she's saying that
she wants us
in
to tie her up
response.
and blindfold
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. Darlene says, so can't see or hear the other person. Will ask questions, talking about the asking questions to the ghost. Let's see.
Yeah, it's supposed to. So, like, if you do it blindfolded, right, like you're depending on your hearing, like you'll be able to hear a lot better, right? Like, I can't explain. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a brain fart right now for whatever reason. I think there's a squirrel loose somewhere. But I just did look. That's the last video he posted, and that was a month ago. So,
Oh,
and
that wasn't that long
he's
ago. Then.
he's got 403 subscribers. I should reach out to him, see if he can get him to come on.
No, you
That'd be
should.
cool.
You should
I
reach out and
I
be like,
will.
hey,
Yeah,
we talked
let's help
about
each
this
other out.
twice. Yeah.
I just gave him a like and I subscribed to him, so we'll see what happens. I'll reach out and see if he's got any more. And yeah, I would love to see what the results of that the Estes method with the spirit box. But yeah, so if you do blindfold and then you've got the noise canceling headphones on, like, you can really hear things that you're looking around, right? Like, if you don't have anything blindfolding, you're looking around, you can easily get distracted and maybe miss something. So, like, when I listen for EVPs, like electronic voice phenomenon, so that's when you don't hear it in real time. Like, so when you're asking questions, like, say you're walking through a haunted building and you're like, is anyone here tonight? Is anybody want to talk to us? Like, those kind of questions, right? And then you get home and you're listening to your recording, and you get home and you hear answers that you did not hear when you were actually there. So you didn't hear it live, but you hear it later on the recording. That's what an EVP is for people who don't know. I know, like, Darlene knows. Darlene's a master at all of this, so she knows what that is. But it really does help you. Like, when I listen for EVPs, I sit there, I just close my eyes and I just listen because it does help. So the blindfolding thing, it's pretty cool. I like when they do that because it makes me think they're really listening. So, and I would like to see if he does that. But
so
I'll reach out. I'll reach out. See if he says anything.
Yeah.
We'll try.
No, definitely.
I'll try.
You should also check his like YouTube bio, see if maybe he's got like his Twitter on there.
Oh yeah. Hey,
and
actually,
maybe reach out.
let me look.
And then I think just out of good practice, we should, after the stream, link his video in the description.
I will. Yeah, I will. I have to do. I have to do that with the little shorts that I'm gonna play, like, off of the Instagram shorts, so that they can give them a little shout out. So, because they do a good job. So yeah, and that was pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna say I could do any better. I thought they were doing a really good job. They don't have very many videos. I'm I mean, I don't need it to be all flashy and stuff like for the ghost hunter
No.
stuff. And actually, I'd rather see it like this, like how they're doing it. Now I want to watch that whole video and get like I'm going to go back and watch that, guys, because now I feel bad that we went all the way to the end of it just to get the gist of it. But I would like to see more of it, so maybe we'll come back to this one and we'll make Dean go back and stay there. But
Yeah, well, I
actually,
just wanted to find what his conclusion was. You know what I mean? Was it haunted? And it looks, yeah, it looked pretty conclusive. But hopefully, there's a part 2 soon.
yeah, I hope so.
Um,
After a month, I hope the spirits didn't
it,
get him.
it ended on a cliffhanger. It ended on a cliffhanger, to be honest.
I see what he's doing. He's like, oh, they're gonna want more, right? But
Yeah.
I see that. But I will reach out. I don't see a Twitter on there, but I'll make a comment on it and see. Hopefully he'll like I'll keep doing it. I'll just stalk his butt like I did Joe Hendry. That got me
But
in order. So
leave a comment on his video though, and maybe we can
yeah,
get
I
in
will. And
contact
then
with him.
I'll give him I'll link him in the when I do the show description afterwards. I'll put
Yeah.
his page in there too. So yeah, I'll be nice like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
If
want anybody
anybody
getting mad at me.
enjoyed the very ending, maybe check out the full video after the
Yeah.
stream. It'll be in the
Go
description.
yeah, go like and subscribe to him. We need some other ghosty friends that are kind of like probably more our level because like those big guys, they're not talking to us, so or they're not talking to me anyway.
Well, dude, they talk to
like,
me all the time, and I tell them to avoid you. I'm like, hey, big
well,
ghosty guys, avoid
thanks
teams at all costs. Trust me, I'm there
thanks
all
a
the
lot.
time.
Like I was starting to
Yeah.
feel really good that I like had one in my DMs one time, and then I was like, "What the hell? Like I need some
and then
help
I
over
told
here.
him
Come
to
help me."
ignore you. I messaged him
Yeah,
and I said, hey, hey,
exactly.
hey. And he was like,
Leave
oh,
her.
good
Yeah,
looking out, bro. He said, good
yeah.
looking out.
Did you tell him the Joe Hendry story? Like how bad that got? It got bad. It got really bad. But I think Joe and I are starting to see eye to eye now. Like maybe that restraining order might not be there forever. Just saying.
Yeah,
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe. Maybe it will be. All right, let's see what everybody has to say. But so are you gonna say, are you on the fence about this place, Dean? Or are you
No, I would say, dude, my own experience, it was like, I can't explain how weird the second floor was, but it felt off to me. Like, so I already felt like it was. And only from my experience on the second floor, like in my room, it felt fine. Third floor felt fine. First floor felt fine. I ate at it's got a restaurant attached to it that's part of the business. Food was really good. Felt fine there. The second floor did not feel fine. It
that's where I
felt
want to stay.
messed. It felt
I wonder
messed up, dude.
did they like charge more for those second room floors? Do you know?
No, I
I
don't
mean,
think so.
you got the presidential suite, right? But
I
what
did,
about
and
all
it was super
the
nice.
peasants? The peasants were on the second floor.
I think the second
Oh,
and third floor are the same, like price and everything. But
okay.
no, I don't. Yeah, I don't think they charge more. But I imagine you wouldn't be able to book the room that I booked and be on the second floor. You'd have to
Well,
book like a regular room. And
I couldn't afford your room, Dean, because I'm
dude,
a
no, it was
peasant.
super
So
cheap. It was $120. It was
no, if I'm going,
$120. So
I'm staying on that second floor. That's where I want
yeah,
to stay, and that will be my special request. Is that's where I want. But like at the Stanley Hotel, which we've talked about before,
yeah,
they charge more. They charge more for the rooms, like the haunted room, the
yeah.
Stephen King suite. Yeah, they charge
Oh,
you like
that's
and like
ridiculous.
out the butthole for it. Like
Yeah, and it's
it's
booked in
insane.
advance forever.
Like a year or so out. Like yeah, people pretty
Yeah,
much have to die in order. Like whoever is like booked the room, they have to die in order for somebody to get off the waiting list to get it. It's
yeah.
just I mean, it's really cool, but I don't. Yeah, we had our
It's a
own
little too
experience
commercial
there.
at this point.
Yeah, it is. At this point, like I don't even need to stay in that room because we stayed in one of the cheaper rooms and it was tiny bathroom. And I saw a ghost child, so I was sitting on the toilet of all things in the middle of the day, not the baby washer, but just a regular toilet. And yeah, I thought it was my kid, and then I was like, what did I just see? Like like a kid peeked around the door, and then I looked around the door. My kid's sitting on the bed, so it wasn't him. So little pervert
Yeah.
kid, I guess. But and there is the kid. There is a image of a image. There is a ghost of a little boy that's said to wander the Stanley Hotel and look out the windows at people, which people thought my kid was because we scared the drunk dudes. But we could do the Stanley Hotel again. But anybody wants to hear about how my bestie and I and my kid scared the shit out of some really drunk assholes on a ghost tour of the Stanley Hotel, go back and watch that episode. It was hilarious. I think that's probably been one of my most favorite things ever on a ghost tour, was scaring those guys, because they were so drunk and so annoying, like the whole time. Like I honestly thought they were gonna like tip over and just not make but they kept hanging in there, and I'm like, Jesus, what these guys are. They were gross. But okay, so on. Your other, there you go, your other senses pick up when you lose one. Thank you, Megan. Because Megan and I, like when I'm having a brain fart, Megan's gonna help me out. She's my lawyer on retainer. And Darlene says tattling on her doesn't bother her. And Darlene says you can hear them. I've heard some of the just crazy things, like when I've listened back, not even asking questions, like just like I caught a voice one time. We were walking around the Queen Mary, and so we met up with two other people that were also being sneaky like we were, because you weren't supposed to like be in these certain areas. And we got into the infamous pool room, and we had the recorder going, and I listened to it once we got back home, and there was a voice on there. There was 4 of us in there, and it wasn't one of us 3 girls, and it said, "You're not supposed to be here." And it was like almost like a very young not a kid's voice, but like a young like a young girl, like 20s or something, which is supposedly that's who's haunting the pool room, supposedly, which we'll do an episode on that at some point too, because I love the Queen Mary. But yeah, and it was just clear as day. And I'm pretty sure I think if we would have heard that while we were down there, we probably would have been running out of there since we were waiting, because there were security guards like with flashlights walking around, and we were like trying to stay like one step ahead of them, right? So yeah. That's my Queen Mary one. I've got other ones, but let's keep going. And Darlene says, "Yeah, I looked, Darlene, he's got quite a few. Well, I mean, he's got he's got a handful of videos on here. So, 15 videos. So, yeah, I'd like to see. I thought they were doing a good job. They should keep doing it. So, yeah.
I see Danny in the chat.
Oh, let me go down. Danny's here. Hello, Danny. Let's see. Did I miss? Let's see. Edging. Very edgy, Megan. There should be others that show how it's done. So maybe I have noise canceling headphones. I don't have a spirit box, but they're not hard to make. Like you can use an old radio. I think, if I remember how one of my friends did it. I will check, and maybe we can do one night. And see what happens. We could do it, Darlene. I think we could. I think it would be kind of fun. Maybe when we're in New Orleans, because the hotel that we booked the last time I stayed there, I pretty sure my room was haunted, even though it's not one of the haunted rooms, or I don't even think the hotel's listed as anything being haunted, but it's New Orleans, so God only knows what's happened there at some point, right? And Megan says that's assault. And Darlene says, yeah, right. Like you can never pee alone. I can't pee alone in my own house because I got cats. Everybody's watching you. It's just, yeah, it's ridiculous. And Dean's going to be BRB.
That was a while ago. I was in the elevator. I went downstairs so I could smoke. I'm outside smoking.
thought I heard you smoking. So yeah, okay.
No,
And
that's a
then
ghost.
and then
Just a
Darlene
ghost
says,
breathing.
"Ooh, we caught our first EVP, guys. I gotta keep remembering to drink.
Oh, there she
It's
goes
not.
again, guys. There she
It's
goes
not
again. What did I
vodka.
tell
It's
you? What did I
I'm
tell
a
you
hardened,
guys? She can't.
I'm a
She just
hardened
can't stay
water
away
drinker.
from the fucking booze. She can't stay away
I
from the
can't.
fucking booze, guys.
I have a problem. I have a very big
She's
problem.
like she's like the trailer park boys. She's like Leahy, Officer Leahy. Just fucking
not-
just,
I don't live in a trailer park. Not that that's
no,
bad,
but
but I
Officer Leahy.
don't.
But Officer
Like,
I just meant the character, you know, falling
no,
downstairs.
I know you're like really high in the instep with, staying in the presidential suite wherever you go and having your baby butt washer in your bathroom.
It's a
And
face wash now.
I mean, I've got to use an old dirty washcloth when I clean my butt. So that's how we roll out here in the country, or some pine cones, whatever we can find. Yeah. And Darlene says, see, you guys were starting to talk about like the tuberculosis hospitals and psychiatric hospitals. Dudes, those are those are the places that do make me pause a little bit about going to them. Just like because of what had gone on at them, especially tuberculosis hospitals. Oh, well, no, I mean, especially psychiatric hospitals, right? Because you have a lot of people that weren't in their right mind, and the way they were treated in prior years, right? They weren't treated very well. And so, there was a lot of suffering in those places. And that kind of terrifies me just a little bit. Like, I might be a little freaked out at those places. I would definitely be my senses would be heightened. I would be probably watching for everything that's going on and being aware of everything. But those places are, yeah. So I can't believe you worked there, Darlene, because that is cool as shit. Yeah, I'm gonna bow to you right now. I think that's really stinking cool. I would really you'll have to come tell us about it sometime, because I would love to hear about it. And then she says, "What's another set of eyes while you pee?" Like I said, I have one of my ex-boyfriends that's haunting me. So, I mean, he's probably watched me do all kinds of stuff, and hope it's interesting for him. And Darlene says, "And Building 93 is sinking every year." I'm going to look it up. Maybe we'll talk. Maybe we'll do a little talk about it, because there's a couple of them. There's the one in Louisville, or outside of Louisville. So yeah, maybe we'll put something together for that. You guys have been giving me a lot of ideas, and I've got like a notepad now. So I don't think we're going to run out of show content ideas for a while. And then Darlene says, "My luck, I would find the poison ivy." And that I did see you guys talk about like the tunnels that they had, because the one that we have here, the Traverse City, the old state hospital, there's tunnels underneath there, and they are so cool. And yeah, so I've got video from when we did that tour. So I've been touching on these places, and when we kind of get into that, well, when we do eventually get in where we can do like the big videos and maybe like go to these places at the same time, um I would like to go back and just do like, let's like do a walkthrough and talk and like bring you guys along. Like, that's the end goal, like for these haunted places, for the cemeteries. And if the cemeteries are haunted, like, right, that's like check, like that's even better. So maybe we can, when we go to the haunted cemeteries, we could stay at a haunted hotel on the way there. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. So,
Yeah,
and
so
then
I think
meanwhile, we're gonna send Dean out on the road. So, right?
yeah, so I was thinking now, since I'm always traveling, always in a new state, just looking up haunted hotels in that state and just staying at those hotels when I'm in that area for those states.
Yay! I'm so excited that you're gonna do that. Like,
I think that'd be really cool.
I think it would be too. And then you can report back. But you'll have to let me know, right? So that I can do the research. So I can go back and look and see like who's died there, all those kind of things. Because I can
Yeah.
pull death records and all kinds of things. So we could
Yeah, that'd be
definitely find
super
out
cool.
some really cool. And then we'll see who else has done videos on them and see if we can see if they ever get any of those names. Because that's what I always like to do when I watch the ghost shows, right? Like, and they're walking around and they're like at a house and they're like, oh, the owner's name was Robert. And right. And then you go and you look into that house's history. Nobody owned that house. That's name was Robert or whatever. Like, those are the things I kind of like to do. Like, I like to debunk a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I know this probably makes me a little bit of an asshole, but I think if you're gonna do it right. You don't need to make up stuff to make it cool. Like, I'll sit there and watch
No,
you,
for sure.
like, right, like do all this stuff and not catch anything. As long as you're doing it and like it's interesting, I'm there. So yeah, I wish they would. I wish more of them would do that, but now they're all so edited. Like, it's kind of hard to tell what's. And Ernie asked if I had finger surgery. I did not today, Ernie. I may have to at some point, but he says we're going to wait a couple months before we cut back open in this thing. And I'm good with that because it'll have to wait till after my New Orleans trip because I don't want my finger all messed up before then. It'll be gross. I don't want to walk around the streets with dirty finger. And Megan says, and okay, doctor. So I just told you. And Darlene says 93 has 13 floors. Oh my God, that's massive. And it has tunnels. And Ernie's back from getting banana to sleep. Oh my God, I missed a lot. Let's see.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's creepy.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Thanks for telling me to do so, Darlene. Yeah, that's a creepy looking place, and the inside
Oh, did you
is
go look?
destroyed.
Should
Yeah,
I look it up real quick?
yeah.
Okay, let me look it up here real quick.
The inside is gross. Abandoned New York City. Actually, I think I saw a video of a guy that like went into this place because it looks familiar.
I think I have too. Like, I
We
know
might have
like
watched that together.
yeah, I think we did watch one of those, which is shocking because usually you don't watch anything that I send you. So
That is true.
that is true.
That is actually that's not a joke,
There it
guys.
is.
I send Toombs
And
a lot of stuff, and she watches everything, and then
I
she
do
sends me stuff, and she's like, "Did you
because
watch
I'm a
that
good
thing I
friend.
sent you?" And I'm like, "What thing did you send me? What are you talking about?"
I know, such an ass. Because I'm a good friend and Dean sucks. I'm just kidding. Dean's a good friend in other ways, but it's not watching your videos that you send him. So
Yeah,
never think.
if you guys
Yeah.
if you guys ever want me to watch something, just know that it's probably not going to happen.
Oh
Just
my gosh! Look at this place. Oh, it's this on Long Island here. Let me share my screen real quick.
yeah, because I remember watching a video of a guy like
Yeah,
going
we
through
did.
like New York. Yeah,
We did. We watched this, and because this is one of the places I think I have listed. Like, I think I want to say the ghost hunters went here, but
they're asking if you could
what
show
did
it.
I just do? Yep, I'm going to. Hang on. I got to share my screen, and I had a brain fart, and I was opening up something entirely different. I think I was about to show you guys my Google search, and y'all don't need to see that stuff because it's scary in there.
It's a lot of furry
Right?
stuff.
Yeah,
I
a
can
lot of
tell you now.
furries.
She's
All
yeah.
right, I'm going to take the comments off. I don't want to miss any of your guys' comments, but okay, there we go. There you go, haircuts. I'll scroll down. I think. So it looks like they're Preservation Long Island. I picked this one because it seems like a legit site. So there it is. Wow. That is breathtaking. I love it. I want to go. Let's go. Let's all go. Field trip. Darlene, are you going to drive? Because, yeah. That's building 93 that
There's
Darlene
an
was just talking
image
about.
yeah, there's an image of like inside on like on the
And
trash.
oh, you're breaking up a little bit. You got the ghost. You got your ghost voice going,
Okay.
Dean. But here's a aerial photo of it. Let me.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, I was just
Building
saying that there's like an
120.
image in like the
Oh,
if you like look on Google and go to images, there's an
okay.
image of the inside.
That's what I was thinking there might be right here, but I don't. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, let me go back up. So are they not? All right. All right, I'm going to unshare for a minute because you guys can't see my Google search stuff. I look at a lot of naughty content. I'm kidding. Not that much. Uh-oh. Here, hang on. I'm going to have to pop Dean back in here in a second. But yep, there he is. Welcome back, Dean. I had to take off. I stopped sharing my thing. I'm going to pull up some other photos here real quick.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. It just kicked me out. The ghost attacked my internet.
No, that was just
Like,
me.
no.
I just kicked you out. I got mad because you don't watch my videos. And you think it's funny. Okay, King County Hospital inside. Oh no, that's a new one because that's too nice.
Yeah, no, if you just look up like
is this
the
it? Here we go.
let's see, you're not sharing.
Yeah, because I can't have you guys. Oh, here it is. Yep. Hang on. There's a lot of photos right here. Hang on. Erasing the past at the ghost hospital. Yep, here it is. All right. Yeah, I'm afraid of what might pop up. I would probably dox myself or something, right? Like, I don't know. People be weird right now. Erasing. There we go. I'm going to share. Oh, damn it. Are you serious? Are they going to make me? All right. Damn it. I clicked the wrong one because they're going to make me start an account. All right.
You could always just right click the image in the search and just open image in new tab, and that'll just open the image and won't take you to the website.
Open link in new window. Oh, this is a Reddit. This is Reddit. So hang on. Okay. Bear with me just a sec, guys. I'm going to get it.
I wonder what Tombs' Reddit history looks like.
Oh,
That's
you can see
probably a shit show.
You can. Well, it is a little bit of a shit show, but it's just stuff I talk about on here. So it's stuff I've covered or am going to cover. But yeah, I'm not worried about you guys seeing that stuff. Now my other account, that's private. All right, share screen. Here we go. This is the visitors room at. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Let me see. Can I make it bigger? Nope, that's as big as it is. This reminds me of
try right clicking it. Maybe back out of this and go to the image like in Reddit and right click it.
Okay.
Does it offer no?
No, it's not giving me anything else. Actually,
fine.
this photo is actually bigger that's on here. So yeah, that's
a mess.
Let's see. Oh, it's called abandoned porn. So now you guys know what I'm looking up. I also have one that I follow. It's called cemetery porn. So yeah, that's what I'm into. Damn. There were other photos. Okay, hang on. All right, guys. I'm going to let you in on my Google history here. So hang on. This is the one I was trying to show you guys. But I think this is the one that it locked me out of. There it is. That's building 93. Oh, wait. Damn it. I got to share it first. So, hey.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the same thing. This is the same
I
Reddit post.
shut up. Oh my god. Someday I'm going to be so good at this and then I'll have an assistant and I won't have to do it anymore. All right. Share this tab instead. All right. Can you guys see that now? Does it show up? Yep, there we go.
Yes.
All right. If anything perverted shows up, I apologize in advance. But all right, so here it is. This is a really cool picture. This reminds me of Traverse City. Oh, why did it pop up? Well, anyway, it's not popping up. It's New York Times is being a butthole, but how can I make it just bigger from right here? Can I do that?
Try right clicking.
Yeah. Open image in a new tab.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Yay! I did something. Yay! I'm so proud of myself. What do you guys think? I love it. I love the peeling paint. Do you remember that, Darlene? She's probably like, oh shit, they're making me go back to work. I'm gonna shut this one. All right, let's look at some other ones. Damn, now I'm good. Now I know what I'm doing. All right. Where are more indoor pictures? Let's look. Here's one. Oh wait, hang on. Okay. Oh, they're so tiny. So tiny. Look real close, guys. There's one.
Oh, that is a hard image to look at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's the one that I saw on Google Images. Yeah. That one
Here,
is there's
let me see
graffiti on
this
the
one.
walls, but you can't really see it in this.
Here's one. This one is really I like. Yeah, look how tiny they are. Unless
Yeah.
here I can maximize. Yeah, it still doesn't really make it any bigger, does it?
No, but you can get the gist of it for
Yeah.
sure.
I have. I'll have to locate them. I do have some from Tansies up here on my lap right now. There's got to be some bigger. Ooh. Here's. Oh, okay. Open. This one's probably gonna be a tiny one too, but I like this one is a patient room, it looks like. Wow. That's kinda sad.
Yeah, that
Uh,
doesn't really look like a patient room. It looks like a patient cell.
yeah, it looks more like a cell. Oh, well, here's YouTube video. Do we wanna watch it? Do you guys wanna watch a
Sure.
part of it? Because I can save the cemetery one for next, for Friday. Because okay, but I'll get to that. Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Let me close these. I'm gonna stop sharing. Maybe. Because God only knows what's gonna pop up in here, guys. So all right. I'm gonna remove that one. All right. And I'll look up on Reddit and see if I can find some other stuff.
Yeah.
Let me see. But Darlene, you will have to come talk about this because this is oh my gosh. Let's see what this video is. This looks really okay. Hang on. Boop. Hang on. Oh, is this a long one? All right, this is like 23 minutes. Let me see. I'm going to skip to the part where they're showing the inside here. Oh, well, they get right to it. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Nope. Hang on. Is this a ghost hunter guy? Okay, here we go. I know that guy. There we go. Come back here. I'm going to give him a thumbs up. Full screen. I'm nice like that. I give thumbs up. Well, shit. Now I can't share it. There's too many buttons, guys, for me anyway. All right, share screen. And exploring King's Hospital. Is it there? There it
Oh,
is. All right.
yeah.
Let me make it big. I'm going to make it big for y'all because that I know how to do. All right, here we go.
The fact that it's got no sound is creepier.
Oh, no, you can't hear his Oh, hang on.
So right now I'm in the main lobby of 136. Back on September 24th, 1927.
Oh, maybe
that
it's
is
just me.
the
Hold on.
day in
I'll
which
try
they had
to
Okay.
the
refresh.
dedication ceremony for the Veterans Memorial Hospital. There was a bunch of people here. There was an honor guard. There was an unveiling of a memorial plaque, which used to be on this wall right here. Now it's at the Kings Park Heritage Museum. But I just want to take a minute and just take in the space and think about, like, how many people were here, during that ceremony, just, sort of celebrating the opening of this part of the hospital. I think that's just really cool.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I'm just walking down one of the wards here. You can see there's a bunch of single rooms for patients here on the side. Another thing I want to show you guys is this particular room. This was the dental suite. So this area here used to be a waiting room. And then behind those glass windows were the dental rooms. I think this was a laboratory here in the back. All right, this area here was a basic lounge area. Going down this patient ward here, some more single and double rooms.
After its opening in 1927, the first group of veterans treated at the VMU were from the Indian War, Spanish-American War, and World War I. By 1954, the census of patients at the Veterans Memorial Unit was close to 1,500.
It's a hanger still on the rack. Just look at that. We had a lot of rain recently, so that's just the ceiling goes all the way up outside.
Oh.
Check this out. Look at all that peeling paint. That's just years of different coats.
That's so pretty,
We're gonna
though.
go up a level to the second floor. So it's going to be more patient wards. But I like the layout in particular. In the past, I've gotten some good photos.
Hey, Ninja.
Okay, so right now I'm walking into building 137, which is the old kitchen and dining hall for building 136, which was the original medical surgical facility. Now, we had a lot of rain recently, so you're going to see a lot of water coming in, a lot of pools of standing water. But there's a lot of natural decay, and as well as some graffiti. The building is just so well lit and so beautiful, despite a lot of the vandalism here.
A lot.
Right now, we're going to head into one of the dining rooms. There's actually some tables left over. You can see here. Now, out of all the times that I've been here, this room in particular is actually one of the most difficult ones I've had to photograph, just because of all the light that's coming in through both those windows there.
Ew, I bet it's so moldy in there.
Oh, I would have a mask on.
Yeah, my asthma would be killing me.
I love that Darlene's giving us a tour too. I love it.
Just look at the ceiling. You can actually see right up into the attic.
Oh,
I'm not sure what this room was.
Dean, wait, hang on.
Refrigeration. If you look up here,
Dean, have you been there?
Yeah, that's my signature.
I'm
Right
pretty
there.
sure that was. I see your artwork on the wall.
there's actually some,
That is true. For those that don't know, at hotels that I stay at, I take the paintings off the walls and I draw a penis on the painting, and then I sign it Richard Bandit. So as you may
Yeah.
have saw, there was a graffiti penis.
I'm sure nobody missed the penis. Yeah. Where are you going, Tansy? Come here. Come here. All right. And we hit play again. Woo! She just flew across the room. There we go. Yeah, Darlene says asbestos, mold, dust, water.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Water.
Probably a generator room is what I'm guessing. This is the frozen or the cold storage area.
That's so creepy. The water dripping. Whew. Come back.
So this is another dining room in building 137. I'm not going to go any further because it's so unstable. This is the floor that I'm looking at right now.
Oh no, don't do that, dude.
Yeah, that looks it doesn't look
That's
very safe.
That's sketchy. Darlene, do you know when it was built?
How dysfunctional and dangerous these buildings become with all the natural decay and also the human element too. But there's just so much water damage, from these buildings being exposed to the elements here.
That is so cool.
That is pretty tight.
You know, I know people don't like graffiti really, but there is some. It is very cool. Like there is some beauty in it.
Yeah, when it's
Not
good for
not
sure.
not so much the penis artwork, but I mean,
No,
though
the
yours
penis artwork
is improving,
The admin
Dean.
office, which is
the
just
penis artwork
very
is
on the
it's a
trees.
refined
And this
taste.
building here, this is building
You wouldn't
1,
understand.
also known as
Yeah,
Tombstones.
yeah, I
And it
wouldn't.
was basically a staff housing building. So orderlies and other staff would stay here. They would rent out a room for a small fee, and this essentially was their home, much like
Oh wow.
a modern
Darlene says 1882.
college or
Yeah,
boarding
that
school
building
would be,
looks
where
old.
the staff actually live
Ooh,
on
that
the
is
grounds.
pretty old.
And you can see the artwork on the buildings. This was actually done by students at
And
Kings Park.
closed in 1996,
High School.
Darlene says.
2005. Put these up to sort of beautify the grounds.
His breathing is very
Yes.
it's a turn on.
There
There you go.
and stuff left over. Wow. Very cool.
Oh yeah, that is some hot breathing.
I mean, I'm getting a little flustered over
There's a
here,
keyboard
but
chair.
I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
You see a
Those
lot
are
I'm
of
cool
not.
chairs.
in hospitals.
That's shocking.
Fiberglass to protect the patients from harming themselves or others.
Oh, that's so cool.
That really cool. TV.
I know, isn't that such a waste? Like, it's such. Wow. That's. Hey, that looks like the TV in my
Yeah, in
intro.
your intro.
Ah, I love it. I need that
That's it
TV.
there. Look at that.
Ooh, creepy typewriter.
So these are just all rooms where employees would live, single room occupancy. I mean, not too bad if you were, in college, working here on the side, or if this is your full-time job. To essentially have your room and board paid for is pretty nice.
Hell yeah. I wish I had
Yeah.
that.
Chair.
That is a sweet chair.
Take it with you,
Well,
dude.
I would.
I'm going to head back out, but I just wanted to give you guys a.
I still can't believe he's not wearing a mask.
This building was
Yeah,
like.
for real.
It's actually cool that there's a lot of stuff still sort of preserved here.
I already
These,
have
four
respiratory
cottages
airway
here,
disease.
Buildings 126, 127, 128, 129. These were 4 family staff
I'm gonna
residences. So
turn it
if you
down
were a
just
staff member here, probably in a higher up position, you would live here with your
There we go.
family. And
Come
there
here.
are 2 floors each. I think it was 2 families per floor. So there are 2 apartments on each floor. This is one of the staff residences. Okay, well, there's another exit.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Probably a bedroom, walk-in closets, or 2 closets rather. It's nice because there's not a lot of natural decay, not a lot of vandalism at all. It's another.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty clean compared to the
stepping on a carpet
other buildings.
still.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep. So this isn't building
Oh, got it.
39, right? We're in
93.
Right.
This is
I'm on the side of building 39, which is a
yeah,
care building
39.
as part of the VMU here at Kings Park. So I want to try and take a look at
The one that he was in, he said, was for like the upper staff housing. So probably, maybe not the doctors, but like upper, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe like the fancy people, like, kind of like your people, Dean.
inside just to see what the setup used to be.
I was like,
Wow.
where
How
are you
much
going
it's
with that?
deteriorated since its closing. It's probably one of my favorite buildings on the grounds just because of the history attached to it and the way it's set up, and it's a little more peaceful here compared to the more popular spots to visit on the grounds. So yeah, let's take a look inside and see what we have going on.
Oh, hey, Emma.
I'm going to apologize beforehand. I'm going to wear my respirator just because the conditions in here are so bad. It's wet, it's moldy, it's very dank. So apologies for my
I love
voice.
that word.
But look at this. Look at the ceiling there.
Dank.
There's stalactites or stalagmites of some unknown substance, probably moisture getting in. And this is what happens when it freezes. We had a lot of rain yesterday. So this place is
That's
gonna be,
cool.
dripping with water coming in from the upper levels.
What a.
Look at that.
Sounds like Darth Vader. Uh-oh.
Wow, so completely different setup for the dormitory. Well, actually, not so much. These actually have the wooden partitions, but downstairs you just had these concrete partitions with all the the wood and the cabinets here missing. This is probably as close to what it would have looked like back when the hospital was active. You can see here there's spaces for the patient names. So my guess is that there were 2 patients per section here. I'd hate to think it was more than that. Like, I know there's like 4 different slots, but I think it was 2, just based on, having 2 cabinets, 2 radiators. Oh, check this out. Pretty neat. There's still
Old furnace.
on the wall.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, that's pretty creepy.
There's another one. Looks like the figure of a small child with a dog.
Yeah, that's definitely creepy.
Did that drawing? Did the guy have a sword on his back?
That was a little kid with
Oh.
its back turned. And there was a little puppy dog on that.
Wow. Look how gutted the ceiling is. That's from scrappers long ago. So these are called, take my respirator off. So in the stairwell here, these are called stairs, at least to my knowledge, because patients wouldn't be able to jump off just with the bars here.
Oh.
So it's a protected safety measure.
Yeah, that's what I
This is
figured it
very
was
eerie to
for.
look at.
Yeah. They had to bleep the word out, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this in a lot of former state hospitals that I visited. Very ominous looking. All right, I don't know. I do want to go into the next building, which is the kitchen building, and it's flooded. I don't think I'm getting there. It's going to have to be another separate visit. I don't have the shoes for it either. Yeah, that's not.
Oh, I wouldn't step in
not
that.
ideal. Just see if I can get it.
Mm-hmm. Ew.
Oh, I bet that stinks to high
Yeah, for
heaven.
real.
Oh.
I think that's what he just said. They get the heck out of there. I bet there's a bunch of rats and rat droppings.
Pigeon poop everywhere. Whoa! Yeah, no shit. That's
Look at that.
That's good though. That's good
Yeah, it
artwork.
is
I
pretty
like it.
good.
All right, I'm gonna take my respirator off. Pretty cool. This is a sun porch solarium
Oh.
where patients probably had the opportunity to hang out, get some fresh air, have a smoke, converse with one another. Still does feel very institutionalized. Just all the barred windows, very much like a cage. If you look at the door here, so
Hmm.
it's kind of sad when you think about it. But it is an important part of our history that we can't forget.
That stuff hanging off the ceiling. Oh. That is so cool. Oh, I gotta give him a like here. Love it.
Yeah, definitely. Give him a
Oh, he
subscribe.
does. Yeah. Well, he's got exploring Buffalo State Hospital in Buffalo, New York. So, oh, might have to check out some more of his. I love the state hospitals because like we're watching this, right? And here, I'll stop. But well, I'll leave it up here for a second. Give us something to look at. But like the Traverse City, the old state hospital up in Traverse City that I was at, right? They've completely, like, it looked like these buildings, right?
Yeah.
Like how these look right now. That's when I used to sneak in there and look and take photos. I mean, there's holes in the ceiling, there's water, there's pigeon poo, and there's stuff everywhere. It stank. And now you go in them, it's a senior living facility. There's restaurants, there's like a bar. I mean, it's not even, you can't even
Yeah.
imagine what it looked like beforehand. So I just can't understand how they couldn't revitalize it to something else. But
Well,
yeah,
if
it's
they lose
really,
funding and then they like, I don't know, it's still property of whatever, and
yeah.
nobody can buy it. You know,
That's true.
that's
Yeah, with ours, they had some multi-billionaire guys come in there and, I mean, like, they did
yeah,
building at a time, and pretty much now there's, like, 3 or 4 buildings left, but, like, geez,
nice.
even before my kid was born, like, I remember going up there and sneaking in there, and, yeah, just the amount of work that they've done, it's just so crazy, but I see this, and it's such a big part of the history, right? Like, maybe they don't have to save all the buildings, but at least
Well,
maybe,
they
like,
might not be able to
you
take
know,
them down.
if there was asbestos in the ones in Traverse City too, like, I think they know how to get rid of that stuff now, but it's really, I think this is cool. I wish they would do something like that to it, but yeah,
Yeah, but if they're
I'm it
historical,
oh,
they might not be allowed to.
that's true. Then they'll just
I don't
let
know how
them.
that works.
Yeah, well, even if they're on the historical register, they could still get torn down.
Yeah.
That doesn't really stop it once the town or whoever owns it decides that they're like, if it becomes like a
Oh,
hazard for
yeah.
people, they'll yeah, burn it to the ground. Well, not burn it. They'll just go in and start to I'm being attacked by a very small alligator with hair right now. So, uh, Angie says in South Carolina, our state hospital was on Bull Street in downtown Columbia. It was a huge facility with multiple buildings. They tore down the smaller buildings and the main hospital building. Oh, it burned down mysteriously. Hope they didn't have it insured. Maybe they did. Um, yeah, and yeah, like Darlene, she's one step ahead of me. Yeah, maybe for the money. Darlene, well, if he would have panned in there, I wonder if there were there wouldn't have probably been a whole lot for, like, don't they like food, like left, like people food and right for roaches? I don't know. I don't know anything about roaches. I'm just
Eh,
snowballing there. Whatever. And
nice.
Darlene says they used to use areas like that for patients with TB. And I was, damn, Darlene, we are on the same wavelength. But so Traverse City State Hospital, I'll have to dig through my old photos and stuff. I think they're on my old laptop. I have to find a way to get those off because there's they had tuberculosis patients housed there too in Traverse City, and they had these little sun porches, which you can see how they are like now that they've revitalized the buildings. But before that, like before they started, that you could see the screens on the outside, like so nobody could, right, jump out. So they had that metal stuff just like those stairs did, right? And it was that's where they would push them out and they could sit out there and get fresh air because they definitely weren't getting it on the inside. And they're so, I mean, I don't know how they thought anything was going to get cured in these places. They're just so, I mean, we look at them now and think, oh, look how tragically beautiful that is. But,
Yeah.
And what's Angie says it was destroyed so they could build condos. Oh, and a baseball stadium, of course. Shopping center and mental health got none of the money. That's what they, right? They just they shut down all the mental health facilities and just everybody got kind of turned out, right? With nothing to and not helping anybody. And bats, is that bat stuff that was dripping off of those?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Is that what that is?
Guano.
Yeah, guano. That's what I was trying to think of. And asbestos, but it does cost a lot of money. But they did it at Traverse City. I just, I'll have to pull that up sometime because I actually got to talk to one of those guys, one of the billionaire dudes, because I looked up a bunch of like past workers, people, the staff that had been there. They would go up into one of the buildings and they all sign their names on like on the beams and stuff in the top part of it. And I took photos of all their names and all their signatures. And then I went back home and I looked it up and they weren't just staff. I found out some of them were actually patients there. So they may have been patients that probably were well enough for like they could actually work. So like do jobs. They could be like, handy around. Like that wasn't unusual. And I looked him up and he actually thanked me. And then I was like, you are a billionaire. You could have slipped me a couple bucks or something for doing that, but it was still really cool to go and look it up. And because all they knew is that was people who had worked there, and I'm like, no, those are people that were housed there, like patients. And yeah, they didn't know that before. So yeah, he said it.
That's
Thank
pretty
you.
tight.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, well, the real things would be like a couple million, but
I mean, 500, like $500,000, I could be set up for quite a while with that. Like, shit, I wouldn't even live here anymore. I'd be gone. That might get me my passport. I mean, I might be able to live in Scotland. Yeah. Just get the hell out of here. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. And then let's see. They tore down the firehouse in central. Is it Islip or is it Islip? Darlene. Oh, I'm probably going to say, I know everybody always gets, I have performance anxiety when I get up here and I have to pronounce names. And hello, Girl Ryan. I missed you. You and Angie walked in when we were like watching stuff. So hi guys. And Haircut says, Girl Ryan says, I'm catching up. She didn't know about Trapello Road and tunnels. Road. That was really, I think See, if you said it wrong, Dean, we'll both get yelled at, so I won't feel so bad. And Darlene, patients used to have roach races. Darlene, you are a fount of knowledge. You are just like, I bow to you. You are just the fact that you knew where all these rooms were. Like that must be absolutely crazy for you to see it like it is now, and that your mom and aunt worked there. Like, I just think that's so cool. Like, yeah, that's really neat. And Rob says, I've won a lot of money betting on the roaches. I think it's probably better than betting on the horses. Right? Like roaches, you don't have to put them out of their misery after. I guess you could, but yeah, a lot of money betting on the roaches. I'll have to look into that. And welcome, Rob. I think you've been here once before. I remember you coming in before. So hello and welcome. And Darlene says probably, let's see. Darlene says New York. NYS? Is it
New York
State is cheap as fuck? They pocket the money. Probably a lot like Massachusetts, right? Yeah. Rob says the brown roaches are the fastest ones. So, guys, there's your tip. So write that down. Unless he's giving us a false tip and he's telling
Yeah, I
you it's the
think
brown ones.
yeah, that way when
But
you
it's
bet
really,
against him.
yeah, that's how he wins so much because he bets on the black ones and we're all betting on the little brown ones. But that sounds really racist when I say, and no comments out of you, Dean. No
Yeah,
comments.
it
Yeah,
sounded really
shut,
racist.
shut up. We're talking about cockroaches. Yeah.
Oh, so
And
now blacks and browns are okay. You know, on that note, I think I
there we
gotta
go.
go.
Are you gonna go? He's had a hard day.
I've had a hard
Yeah,
fucking week.
I know. But thank you for being here. So everybody say bye, Dean.
Bye, guys. Thank you
Bye.
so much for having me.
Do you want us to sage you before you leave? That's what we'll send you out on. We'll sage
Okay.
you on your
All
way
right.
out. All right. All right. Here it goes.
That was nice.
Now you're all clean and you can leave, Dean. Thank you for being
Nice.
here.
Thank you for having me. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I just want to read the comments real fast. Yeah, people say bye. Bye, guys. Bye.
Oh, you guys are so nice to Dean. I mean, you don't have to be. You know what? All I had to do was just move my desk over a little bit. Look at that. Now back in the middle of the screen. So, and Rob says we had a good old time in the nervous hospital betting on those rascals. That sounds like, I guess, hey, if you get bored, right? Like, bet on the cockroaches. I love that. You guys are like just blowing me away tonight. Darlene, and now we've got Robin here telling us about like the cockroach races. Like, I'm in awe of you guys. I love these old houses, these old hospitals. Like I said, Traverse City is the one that's like near and dear to my heart because that's where, I mean, that's here, that's in my home state. And like I said, I snuck in there a lot of times when I wasn't supposed to. When I was young and a lot cuter and a lot skinnier, I could like get into play, like I could squeeze some of the little cracks and stuff. And then I also, if I got caught, I always look like I got a young face, so they always thought like I was a little kid, and I think they were just like, "Oh, go ahead, like walk around like construction workers and stuff." So yeah, so I got to sneak into places that probably a lot of people didn't get to. Like even the guys that own the place, when I told them that I had been in some of the buildings, and they're like, "Well, how is that?" Because they've been locked up for like years, and I'm like, well, locks don't stop me. But I tried to backpedal my way out of telling them that I had been trespassing. But maybe that's why he didn't pay me. Maybe that was what, maybe the work that I did for him was so that I wouldn't yeah, maybe so I wouldn't get arrested for all that trespassing that I did when beforehand. But still, I don't know what it was about. I love the peeling paint, the graffiti when you walk in those places, and you're like the sound of your feet, right? Like crunching on all of that stuff. Like I just love it. So I hope you guys like that too. Thank you so much, Darlene, for suggesting that, and I'm glad we looked into that because that was so cool. I love it. We'll have to like have you on one night, or at least write something up for me that I can present, because I would love to know more. That would be one that I'd like to before it's gone to time, because a lot of them now, they are really starting, right? They're really starting to tear these places down. Some of them are right, they're just eyesores to the public. They don't want a lot of places, right? Let's erase history because we don't want to remember what we did, right? So when they decided to close these facilities up, it's not like they sent them to other hospitals because there weren't any other hospitals. Psychiatric hospitals are like not like this anymore. Thank God. But still, uh there's no place for them to go. So then they turn them out, and then we have a rise in homeless population and all kinds of issues, right? And it's really sad because I know the conditions some of them were in, but Darlene, you worked there, so I would think you probably gave some pretty excellent care. But I know some of the facilities weren't probably always the best, but I think they got a little better as right, like drugs and things were finally introduced where they weren't doing such horrible practices, right? To like try to cure things, which shock treatment, all of those. So that's something I would love to I mean, that is going to be something eventually, like all of these things, right? Like we've just got I got a board over here. I'm pretty sure pretty soon I'm not even going to have I'm going to have to go get more post-it notes so that I can keep track of all these places, because you guys keep bringing them up and I'm like, I hadn't thought of that one yet, and I hadn't thought of Kings Park either yet. So, and it's beautiful. I'm glad you brought it up, and I'm glad we looked at it tonight. So, and you got Dean to watch a video, which, damn girl, Darlene, whoop, whoop, good job. And Girl Ryan says, if there are any Trapello tunnel spirits out here there, I apologize for my loud music and drive to from work circa 2008. I was really into Britney and Kanye. I'll agree with you on Britney because I still do listen to a little Britney, but I can't forgive you for Kanye. Now, there's at least one Kanye song that I still listen to, but that's about it. But yeah, we should apologize for we should apologize to the spirits for I love it. Darlene says Dick Van Dyke. Oh, wow. Dick Van Dyke had a sister who was a patient there. That's crazy. Ugh. I wonder, did she get better treatment because her dad was or not her dad, her brother was a star? I slip. Got it. You're going to probably have to tell me again because I'll forget the next time we go to say it. And Rob is laughing. um, Girl Ryan, Tal drew all the best demons off of Trapello. Tal drew all the best demons off Trapello. I don't like demons. Okay. All right. You guys said goodbye to Dean. Oh, maybe I shouldn't post all these up here because now he's going to get a big head. Yeah. He thinks you guys like him more than you like me, and then I might have to cry. But but no, it was good to have Dean back on. So let's see. Darlene says patients could only smoke roach races and TV. God, that's pretty freaking boring. Yeah. So there you go. Let's race roaches, right? I'd be done. Hey, boredom, right? Like we used to one job that I had, we just had to sit in it was a research facility, and we had this one little window and there would be condensation. Like all we had to do was we just sat there and we couldn't have anything, right? Like no outside devices, nothing could come in there. And there was condensation in this one window, and we would sit there and bet which one was gonna, right? Like which one of the drops was gonna come down, because bored out of your damn mind, like 8 hours of that, just sitting there, like just watching an animal to do one test, right? Like, and that's all you had to do that day. It's ridiculous. But I almost thought you said smoke roaches, and I'm like, okay, that's a little gross, but if that's what they had to do. And Haircut says there are real bad things going on in locked up closed places. Sometimes do be careful and secure. Yes. I always had pepper spray with me when I went, so it's the safest. I always felt pretty safe. Even now, like I'm safe when I go to like the cemeteries. I think I've told you guys that before. Like I have stuff in my pocket, so my pepper spray. I don't have a rape whistle. Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to say that. I'll have to go bleep that out. I don't have a grape whistle, but I can scream. You guys have heard me like get excited on here, so I get pretty loud, right? And haircut says, or Girl Ryan says to haircuts, I want to learn more about these tunnels. I will have to find my photos of the ones up at Grand Traverse City. They're cool. Like I waited. That's one place I could not sneak into because like you gotta pretty much know somebody to get down in those tunnels. They're so cool. Like I have watched all those like right the Ghost Hunter episodes where they're all like they're down in these like they call them like the body chutes like they used to push right like especially when the one in Louisville, Waverly Heights. Is it Waverly or wait? Maybe it's just Waverly. They were trucking out just tuberculosis, right? Just swept through there, and bodies were just right. Like it was pretty awful. So I can't even imagine like what's hanging out down in those tunnels. I would love Darlene to look at the photos that I took and see if she can see anything because I kind of felt like we were being watched when we were down there. So I'll have to find those and pull them up. I bet I should get Bestie on here too because she went with me on that one. We did the tour together, and I bet she's probably got some really good pictures too. She does photography like I do, so and she's got a little bit better of a camera than I do. So, and Angie says, I worked in the ER doing 5150 commitments in the 2000s. It was a problem finding placement then, and there are a few hospitals now. Yeah, I've had family members experience like needing to be someplace safe for them. Like they even know, like they're trying to find someplace safe for them, right? Because of what their mental health crisis that they're having. And there's no place for them to go. And it's just sad. I think we're gonna need an eyeball cleanse, right? We're gonna need a little. I know we saged, but we should. I did say we were gonna do a little witchy something tonight, right? I hope Ernie didn't leave yet. I hope she's still here, but I know she'll go back and watch because. But I'll get that video out. But we'll do. I got a little funny one I can show you here. Let me pop through these questions real quick. Yeah, right. They go to jails, right? They end up there, and that's not the place for them. And a lot of it could. Yeah, I know, guys. We could probably beat this one up 7 ways to Sunday, right? It's just really sad. And Girl Ryan says 2008. That was a good Kanye. Yeah. The now, I don't know. Ever since I watched him dressed up like a ketchup bottle, I was like, I think it was a ketchup bottle. Maybe it was a water bottle. I can't remember. I was just like, hey, I love art, but interpretive dance, that's a little different for me, but I'm getting my stuff ready for the witchy stuff, guys. I got one for you. And Dick Van Dyke's sister was in Central Islip. I remember how to say it. And Haircut's Towel is the cray guy who walks around Trapello, got more famous for antics around the Karen Reed case. Oh! Sorry, Haircut. I don't know. Like, I thought that. I thought of him. I don't want to say his name out loud because I have a feeling if you say it 3 times, like Beetlejuice. But that clarifies. Thank you. And that was, I'm like, that's not what she's talking about, right? Like that can, like Tolly. So yeah, I gotcha now. Okay. Performance anxiety. Sometimes, like, yeah, it's real. And they loved the cockroaches, or the patients probably like the coffee, right? It's a stimulant. I would think it would be kind of good for some of them. And Angie says to Darlene, I've seen my clients get sentenced for stealing food while I was in the courtroom for jury duty and couldn't say a word. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, smokes. I got you, darling. I didn't think they were really smoking roaches. Like I had to slow down my sentence when I read it. Sometimes I little read too fast. And Haircut says, coffee is what I live for, Kindred. I'm with you guys on the caffeine, but I live for Diet Coke. It's an addiction. It's really, really bad. And Darlene says, I have a lot of videos to send you. Please do. Please do, Darlene. I'm excited. Oh, yeah. And you guys, I'm serious. If you guys have some place that you've been that you have pictures and video, anything like that, hit me up. You can come up here. I mean, it's not scary, really. I know I joke about performance anxiety, but it's not really that. Once we get going, and most of you guys, like, we're friends, right? Like, just think of it. We're just like sitting in my living room, right? And we're having a little gathering at my house. Just think of it that way. That's how once I started thinking like I'm welcoming you guys kind of into my house. And we're just sitting around my living room, right? And we're just telling ghost stories or telling cemetery stories, right? Like, that's the vibe I want. So hopefully if you guys have stuff you want to come on and talk about, just like I said, just reach out. I've got lots of stuff, but hey, I can. Dean told me he stayed at that hotel, and I was like, yeah, definitely, we got to have Dean come back on with it. So, all you guys are welcome to come up. And yes, please do, darling. You know how to get to me on Discord. And you guys, there's links in the community under the community tab, or actually under my profile. So my Twitter. Wait, that doesn't sound. I hate that. My ex, the Graves Ghost and DNA at gmail.com. You can send me one there. I don't check that as often. I'm going to tell you guys, I don't check it every day. Like maybe once or twice a week. And I didn't check it at all this week because I live in the frozen tundra of the north and it's just been a hellacious week. So, yeah. But also, so the Discord and what did I leave? I left out one. So Discord, X, and I can't remember. All right. I'll keep going. But you guys know how to, yeah, I think most of you guys know how to, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm here. All right. So let's go. And Darlene, I know you've been on OBs, so you come on mine too. I've seen you on there. I know you can do it, girl. And damn, you got a brain I'm going to pick because I want you to look at those photos. Hang on. I got to wet my whistle here. I want you to look at those whistles. Sorry, guys. I want you to look at those photos and see if you can see anything. Because when there's a couple of them that I want to see if you get what I got. Because I sometimes need somebody else that can see stuff. So, all right, I'm going to show you. We're going to cleanser. We're going to get all the horrible things that have happened with psychiatric patients and this beautiful old hospital, which, right, like I wish they could do something with. That's just me and loving old buildings and loving history, right? Like, so let's cleanse our palette. I've shown you guys this guy before. I absolutely love him. When I do the edit on this, it probably won't be tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow. I'll link him. I'll link the video that we just watched for King's Park Hospital, and then also that one that we watched on the hotel. And you guys can all go subscribe to them. Thank you for letting us use your that way maybe they don't come and copyright strike me. It'll be nice to me. And this guy is hilarious. I've got a couple of his clips already that I hope he doesn't mind me sharing these because he just splits my sides. I love him. Okay, here we go.
It's really bad. Hi, honey, how are you? Take a seat. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. It's gonna get worse from here on out for the rest of human existence. What do you got in here? Pillows. Nice little wardrobe here. It's expensive? Let me just... I would recommend saving water. It's gonna be something of drought-like substance pretty shortly. It's going to be catastrophically bad, right, for a lot of people, and we're not making light of that. I will say the vape flavors are going to get more complex. They're doing things you can't even fathom. They're putting 2 flavors together that we didn't even know was humanly possible. They're going to start putting Apple Watches in our eyeballs. Guns, war, J.K. Rowling. Still no flying cars, but airplanes will get worse. No seats. Rent freeze soon, and instead it's just they're gonna start taking your blood. Starbucks is doing kidney transplants. You have to take the barista's kidney. Grimace, the purple monster from the McDonald's franchise, is the press secretary for the White House now, and he's horrible. Jeff Bezos wins an Oscar. New category that he invented when he bought it. When the flooding does come, First Lady Sydney Sweeney steps right in and takes action. I'll go back to sleep now.
I hope you guys like him. Yeah. He's got a couple other ones that we're gonna end up watching, like when I go back to Salem, because we will go back there. I'm not muted, right? All right. Oh. Yep, I'm green. See, this little pom-pom. Guys, I'm so proud of myself that I haven't muted myself for a while now. And exactly, Darlene, I need some validation. Like if I feel I sometimes, right, like some people can, right, like we know, like if you see something, you feel something, right? Like I think a lot of us with that intuition kind of know, right? Like yeah, so it's always good to like have somebody to talk to about that stuff. And Sydney's going to flow. I love he does one where he's walking around Salem, like Salem, Massachusetts, right? Like we've talked. I love Salem. You guys, we're good. That's where our field trip's going to end, right? Like when we do the great field trip of whatever year it is, we're going to do this. Hopefully, not too far in the future because it sounds really exciting. Like a bunch of us should just meet up in Salem because I think if we ever have a a big family reunion, it's got to be Salem. And then we'll just hang out in all the cemeteries around, right? That would be ideal for me. I would love that. And Charlie, it's mine and Satan's brother. Yes, I love him. So this is the guy that did the Pilgrim, right? Like the one that didn't realize that they were going to be out at sea for like 3 months, right? So he's hilarious. I love him. So he's got the Salem stuff. He's got a bunch of he's got some in the devil costume. So he might be giving Darlene, you might have to tell Satan he's gonna get a run for his money, right? Like, he's pretty good. Satan's they're different Satans. We'll say that. There's Satan and then there's the devil. So they're they're different spectrum, right? They're opposite ends of the spectrum, but oh my god, he's hilarious. And Girl Ryan says, yeah, that guy is hilarious. I could just listen to him talk. Like I could just He's also got I'll link his YouTube channel because he's got a YouTube channel too, where he does like the horror movie characters. So he does Reagan from The Exorcist, and he does Samara from The Ring. I think I'm saying her name right. And he does some he does a few of them, and it's so like I gotta have a playlist with just him so I could just fall asleep and I won't be afraid because I fall asleep to horror movies all the time. And Girl Rise says my mom said lovingly and not muted. Thank God. Darlene, I still feel I was a witch in a past life. Well, I'm descended from a witch. So, and then I had a great aunt that was hanged as a witch. So, yeah, both in Salem. So it's just yeah, it's great. Like, but we know they weren't like they were victims of, but still you don't know. I think is like, I don't want to knock on men because I think men can have very strong intuitions as well. So like, I don't want to knock men because I know they could do this, but I know as women, right, we really can, like, I think we pick up on things, but I think a lot of times we want to ignore it because maybe we get told too many times, like, just being crazy, girl. You're just crazy. Like, whatever. And no, we're not crazy. Especially 6 months down the road, that guy that you, right, like giving you all those red flags. And then you're like 6 months down the road and you're like, what? Like, I should have listened. And he didn't. So things like that. I don't know why I always come back to that subject. It's like, I don't know why, but that's just a good. So pay attention to your gut instincts and your intuition. And yeah, I think a lot of us got it. We just don't pay attention to it maybe as well as we should. And this guy is more like the Grim Reaper. Yeah, I love this guy. God, I wish I could. I'm in one of his on Instagram, like, what is it? The threads? I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. They send me like an invite, like, come hang out in my threads chat. And I'm like, oh, sure, cool. And I go, and I don't even know where I am. But it's these creators that I really enjoy. And he's my, like I said, he's my favorite, I think, right now. And that's saying a lot because y'all know how much you guys know. Like, I say this every stream. I don't think there's a stream I've put out here for you guys that I haven't said this. I love Scottish men in kilts. So that is about 90% of my algorithm on Instagram is just pretty much Scottish guys prancing around the Highland in their kilts. And some of them just are wearing kilts. It's not perverted, but you know, for me, I don't need to see the whole thing. I just, sometimes a little, never mind. We'll get off this subject now because now my YouTube algorithm is, oh, well, that won't be a bad thing. Never mind then. So, and yeah, Darlene says witches weren't bad. They're not. Like, but when you're that society, right? The Puritans, oh, yeah, I rolled my eyes almost all the way up in my head that time, and it kind of gave me a little bit of a headache. But right, the Puritans, they just had they were very unique in their outlook on life. The devil was right there, always tempting them and always ready to like pull them into like evil, right? And yeah, so I guess we have to look at it and at least kind of look in, like, from our eyes, we see like, okay, these people are assholes, right? They're crazy. But they weren't. They were a product of their time. So we still have to kind of, I mean, it doesn't make it right, but we do have to at least acknowledge the fact that they were living in a totally different time period, totally different expectations were on that, right? Like, just a lot of things. I'm going to take us back to Salem. I could talk about the witch trials and even the individual ladies, the victims, and men. There were men victims as well. Like, I could go forever, but I feel like it's also a very heavy subject where we might have to sprinkle that through a little bit, right? And Rubicon, I think you're laughing at my algorithm. Pretty sure you are. Yeah. It's deep in kilts, guys. There's tartan everywhere in my Instagram. I almost thought about making another Instagram account just so I could see what else is out there. So, because I don't really know right now. It just seems like everything out there is just kilts, which is fine too. And Darlene said, right, you got to leave something for the imagination. Like, there's a guy, oh God, I know you guys always get me on these topics. And then I go back and watch these to edit stuff. And I'm like, I really should edit like this whole last part out. But I don't. I'm going to leave it there because at some point I'm going to look back and go, oh, dear Lord, what the hell did I say? And yeah, there's one guy, he is, well, actually, there's a few of them because I think they figured out that this works, right? They're getting thirsty ladies. Guilty a little bit, just a little, not horribly thirsty, but a little bit. Where's my water? They're figuring out, right, like women like this, like women like that stuff. And it sells, so like it gets them the clicks and everything. And this this gentleman is kind of pushing it just a little bit. I think it's a little racy. Like he's doing yep, right here, kilt thirst traps. That is 100% what they're up to. And I'm here for it. I'm fine. That's good for me. Hey, guys have had it for years and years. Men have had their magazines and their other stuff, right? And what we rarely get anything great. And I am living my best life right now with my algorithm. It's beautiful. I love it. And like I said, when I say I would go live in Scotland, if somebody came up and gave me a whole stack of money, I would pay somebody to stay here and take care of all my critters. I would probably come home like every 3 months and then be there 3 months and then come home. I'd figure something out, but I love it there. It's absolutely beautiful. So if you guys ever get an opportunity to go to the UK, screw England. I mean, no, don't. But definitely you gotta go to Scotland. It's just beautiful, especially I mean, if you like guys in kilts, they're really working that. But like I said, there is one guy on Instagram, and he's pushing the envelope of decency, which it's fine by me. And he's doing yoga in a kilt, and I think he's making it pretty clear that he's not wearing anything under his kilt. So we'll leave it at that. And damn, it's always on. Like the first thing that shows up when I pop on there. So I need help, guys. I need help. Sometimes I think I just need to delete the Instagram app and go look at real men, because I'm getting a very skewed idea like what's out there, because I'm pretty sure that's not what's really out there, right? Girl, right, I'm gonna pop back up. She says, I just compared your Grim Reaper to my mom. I love my mom, but she's 80 and makes all those Grim Reaper statements. That's funny. I love it. Yeah, right, Angie. It's time that the men get objectified. Girl power. That might not be the place to put that in there, but sure. We deserve something too, right? Yeah, nothing wrong with looking. And as women, we know we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. It's fine. And men still do. And girl, right, Highland yoga. And I'm you're in the girl run, you're in the Discord. I think I posted them, and I was just like talking about thirst trap. I'm like, is that kilt gonna like right there? They shut it off, and I'm like, oh my god. I would show it on here, but I mean, this is a family stream and a family channel. Yeah, I know. We were talking about Dean's drawing penis pictures earlier, so we're not that much family. But and we're late night, so all the kids should be asleep by now. So I'm going to show you guys something. I love this lady. We're going to Scotland, but this is a lady. She's not wearing a kilt, but she is a witchy, and I love Scottish witches. I think I'm more in tune with like the Celtic witches probably than yeah. So I'm going to show her. I want you guys, if you have any problems understanding her, I don't think you will. She's Glaswegian, which is from Glasgow, and she's called the Glasgow Witch. That's her on Instagram. And again, I will link her in the description too. So you guys can, if you want to go over to Instagram, give her a like, give her a follow. I love her voice. I want her to read me some bedtime stories because it's soothing. Okay, so she's going to talk about a little practice, which I think is so much cooler than trying to do, like New Year's resolutions that we're never gonna. I don't know about you guys, but I make New Year's resolutions and maybe one of them, maybe one, maybe two if like I pick something really easy, like yeah, I can't even think of anything that I've actually I don't even think I've got any. Like I'm bad at them. So yeah, I'm gonna play it and then we're gonna talk about it. And then I do have it's kind of self-explanatory what she's talking about. So and then I'm gonna see if you guys want to do this with me. So I'm gonna start a new tradition this time of year. So here we go.
The depth of winter is not the time to start making New Year's resolutions. As we move towards the dark half of the year at Samhain, I like to think of that as planting season, not for the garden, but for the self. This is the time to start thinking about what you want to bring to life in the year ahead, long before the world tells you to start making resolutions in January. In my practice, I follow the 13 magical nights, a quiet ritual that bridges the old year and the new. Between now and the solstice, I will begin writing down 13 things that I'd like to see come to fruition. And when I write those down, it won't be I want and I wish, but I am and I have. Each one is written as though it already lives somewhere inside me, waiting to unfold. These are not wishes for others. They are seeds of your own becoming. You might write 1 or 2 each week between now and the solstice, giving them time to ripen in your mind and heart. I will take each one and fold it and keep it safe until the time is ready. Then, on the 12 nights between the solstice and the turning of the calendar year, I burn one statement each night, one seed at a time, in a candle flame. I don't read it, I keep it folded, and I trust. The act of burning releases it to my guides, to the universe, to whatever pattern of life carries it forward. And on the 13th night, I unfold that piece of paper, and that one I keep. It's the task that belongs to me, the seed I must tend myself. All of the others will be taken care of in their own time. So now, in this slowing season, start listening for what wants to grow. Write it down gently, like tucking a bulb into the soil. Give it darkness, give it rest, and come the turning of the year, you will be ready to offer each one to the fire and the future.
I love her. I think we're related. We have the same cheekbones, and I think we have the same. She may be my cousin. Very, very likely she could be. I love this idea. I don't know if anyone in the chat that's listening or anybody that watches this stream later, if you guys have ever heard of this. It's actually she's like obviously she's Scottish. But this is I went and looked it up because I was fascinated with it. I love these sort of rituals. Like I don't think of them as like spells really, but it's more like manifestation, right? Like at least to me that's what it feels like. Wanting to put like that one thing that you get, like I said, like I do New Year's resolutions. I'm horrible. Like, right, you're supposed to like do 5 of them. Never, never does can't do all 5 ever get done. And if you're one of those people that can do them, you're freaking awesome. You're a better person than I am because I suck at them. But if I got one that I pull out, and this is what I'm going to manifest to do for me, to make for myself, I think I like it. So I don't know who wants to do this with me. If I'm thinking properly, it seems more like an advent calendar. So, right, advent calendar, you start opening on Christmas, right? Like, yeah, the 12 days of Christmas. So Christmas Day in 12 days. So this is going to start, hang on, I got my notes here somewhere. And like I said, this isn't necessarily a Celtic thing, but there are Germans that are, right? There's some Celtic blood in the Germans as well. You'll get a redhead or two. And let me scroll down because I did have the other parts of my show in here, but let me scroll down. And here it is. And I'm not going to try to pronounce this. I will put it in the chat. So if one of you guys want to go look it up, you can, because I'm not going to say it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about my pronunciation skills because I get stage fright. I think, though, I'll probably start getting a little better. Like, at first, like, I was just afraid to, like, even just be up here with my face. So, because you know how internet people are mean. Like, like they're gonna find that one thing that you don't like about yourself, and they're just gonna run that into the ground. And it's just stupid. It's just stupid because nobody's perfect. None of us are, right? Like, we've all got our stuff. So, so here's what I gathered, and I sure hope I've got this right because, like I said, this is my first time hearing about it. And the ritual, I put this name, Darlene's in. All right, so I got one. Hello, Fuzzy Lou. We're talking. Did you get to listen to the lovely Glaswegian accent? Oh my God, like I love her. I love her voice. I love her little Harry Potter glasses too. It's just beautiful. I think it's like, no, I'm not. I'm going to brutalize the name, but I dropped it in the chat over here so you guys can copy paste or write it down and go look it up. Hello ho. Yeah, we're going to manifest, or can we say that? Who's my other witchy people in here? Like I know stuff, but like I said, this is not something I've done before. But I'm really, oh wait a second. This Hi. Oh, you want okay. She's got something to say. Oh my God. She's out of control, you guys. She is a demon. Little demon baby. All right, there she goes. She's out of here. She's been sitting on my lap, chewing on my hurt finger, like it's a dog bone, like a kitten chew toy. Yeah, there she goes. Okay, she's gonna go beat up her. I don't know what she's beating something up over there. All right. So okay, Ho's gonna be our witch. I know it was the kitten. See, that's my clickbait right there. She's my kitty thirst trap. Oh, there she goes. Oh my God, she just Halloween catted. I don't even know. I don't think that's a word. She just went across the bed like this. I'm sorry, guys. She's stinking cute. All right. So I'm going to. What are these notes that I write? Sometimes okay. So in Germany, this is the 13 days of magic. If I got it proper, it's also the 12 days of Christmas. So it is much like the Advent calendar. So it says in Germany, this time is called the between years. So, right, like we're finishing up the old year and we're getting into the new year. And that starts on December 24th and it's going to end on January 5th. I know now I got you guys all talking about Tansy. I shouldn't have brought her up here. She'll be back, don't worry. But yeah, my finger, so it's getting better, but not if she keeps chewing on it. Oh, and this word, the one that I threw up there in the chat that I don't know, it's like Ranachet. I don't know. That sounds like a dirty word, but it loosely translates to smoking nights or wild, mysterious nights, which it makes it sound like something totally different. But So traditionally, these 12 nights represent the 12 months of the coming year, and they are believed to offer insight, reflection, and guidance for what's ahead. One of the most well-known rituals during this time is the 13 wishes ritual. And it's pretty simple, but it can be very powerful. So you write down your 13 wishes, but as she said, as our Glasgow witch said, it's not necessarily a wish. It's something you want to come to fruition. I think that might be the better. But here, like 12, maybe your wish is to be like, say, like I've been talking, like I want to be a better person. I want to get out of old bad habits and do better, do better, Tombs. And that maybe that's one of the things. So I don't think that's necessarily like probably a wish, but it's something that you want to work on or you want to manifest. I don't know really how to put it, but so you write down these 13 wishes for yourself, and 12 of them get offered up to the universe. And that 13th wish is the one that you're responsible for. And so this is a little different than how she explained it, but I mean, we can do her way or do it this way. It doesn't matter. I like her way because she's Scottish, so I might follow her way. But the rules for the wishes are so your wish must be about you. So not about anybody else, like she said. And you should be very clear and specific. And you write them down in the present tense. And you write them down as if they're already happening. So exactly what she said. So instead of saying, I want more clients next year, you write instead, I'm working with perfect aligned clients. And how to choose your 13 wishes. And this is all about you. So this is one thing that they suggested, which I thought was kind of cute because not cute. That's the wrong word. This is what I'm probably going to do because I like to do this anyway, but it says just find a quiet moment and you can light a candle, put on some soft music, maybe make yourself some tea. And then you just ask yourself, what went well this past year? What didn't? And what do I truly want moving forward? So what do you want out of life? What do you want in the next year? And you write down as many of these wishes as you want at first. And then you just slowly you can write a bunch of them and then narrow them down to 13. Or I'm really bad at this kind of stuff. I'll probably just do 13. And then it says preparing for the ritual. It says, once you've chosen your wishes, write each one on a separate piece of paper. Fold each paper so you can't read what's inside. Place all 13 in a bowl or jar. And then starting at midnight on December 25th, every night, you're going to take out that folded piece of paper. And the way I'm going to do it, like I got a Post-it note here I'll probably use a Post-it note because I don't have other paper, but I'm going to fold mine up like this so I can't peek inside because I'm really bad about like peeking inside stuff. You take it out, and my note says safely burn in a fireproof container. I'm not afraid of fire, guys. I'm going to burn this sucker right over a candle, but I'm not going to do it like in the middle of my living room or anything. But yeah, I'm going to, you guys can get creative. You want to go out in the middle of the woods, start a bonfire? Hey, invite me. I'll come help. I'll bring mine. We'll all start a big fire in the woods together. I love that idea. And you throw your wishes in there. And as it burns, each one of these, it symbolically releases that wish out into the universe, and that is for the universe to take care of. And I wrote again here, please always be safe with fire, because only you can prevent forest fires. So, sorry, that's really freaking corny. And you repeat this for all the 12 nights. And then when you get down to it on January 5th, you're going to burn that last 12th wish. And after that, you should have one wish remaining inside your bowl, jar, whatever you're keeping it in. And this is the one that you're going to open up and read. And this wish is up to you to fulfill. You're going to make this happen. This isn't for the universe to take care of. This is for you. So this is something you're going to work on. So instead of like making 5 New Year's resolutions, you've got one goal. The universe is going to take care of all the rest of them, right? And you're going to take care of this one. I think that's a lot more doable, right? And oh, you have to fold it towards you. Okay, well that's good. Thank you, darling. I would have just been like folding it, but and what is it? What did I write here? Let's see. And I wrote down here why I love it, but sometimes I write notes and I think I'm going to read it out because it sounds really great. But I did like this tradition because to me I think we hold on to a lot of things, right? All through the year, we've got those things that are just right, like they're just holding us back. And I like the fact that it feels like we're letting it go, right? So you're taking these things that, you're going to give them up. And so it's not really, it is magic. It's not just magic, right? But it's intention. So you're putting it out there like, this is what I want to do. All right. So with that, this is how. Sorry, I was reading my notes up on screen, so if I was looking all over the place, that's what I was doing. So Darlene says, I'm going to go pull your guys's I'm going to go back to the chat here in just a second, but because guys, when it's just me here, I can't. Well, you guys saw earlier, I still can't. So I guess if you're going to fold it, don't look at my horrible nails. It's been a shit show of a week being outside, taking care of animals in the tundra. I have not had a chance to do them, and they're all broken off, and they look horrible. So you fold it to you, right, Darlene? Am I going to do it right? So you're going to fold it like coming towards me, and then I would assume you're going to fold it to you going the other way. Did I do that right? Thumbs up if I did. And I've got this lovely little, I don't know if you guys can see it. This is a old ball jar, mason jar. My grandmother gave me a ton of these. I love these things. And this is the blue, this is my favorite color. This is what I'm going to use. So when I write mine, I'm going to pop them in there and I'm going to keep them. And then every night, starting midnight, Christmas, going to start burning, one a night, right? She liked our little Glasgow witch. She said to do a candle. I think you could safely do this at home. Like I've got like some of those, but like the big, I've got like a couple big plates. Like you could just put your candle in there and light it. You could go, like I said, though, I like that whole idea about like going out in the woods, light a big bonfire and chuck them in there. But that's a lot of wood for every night. So maybe just stick to a candle or a little fire pit or something if you have it, whatever way, right? I'm probably going to use a candle. I'm probably going to do it on my back porch. I'm not going to go because it's friggin' cold in Michigan right now. I'm not dancing naked out in the full moonlight either with my crystals right now. They're sitting on the window. Well, they will be again. I just charged them up, right? The last one. But so that's what I'm going to do. And I think I kind of like this idea. And you guys tell me if you like this, because I'm going to do it for you guys, like on the nights that I stream, because I usually start, usually 9 o'clock. Maybe I'll start a little, well, like right now it's almost 1 o'clock and we're kind of wrapping up. So when it hits midnight, I'm going to burn mine right here I'm going to do it right here on the stream. So if you guys want to join me while you're at home, we can all burn that night, like I'm not going to be on here every night of the 12 days of Christmas because I love y'all, but I do got other stuff. I got a lot of other stuff to do too. Like I want to go I got to watch other stuff too. But I thought that would be kind of cool if you guys Like, I think you guys are into this too. I love this. Like, she just popped up probably because of all the Scottish stuff I'm watching, and I love her little Harry Potter glasses. Like, she's I think we got the same cheekbone. Look, same. She's related to me or something. I don't know. When I go back over, I'm going to Glasgow, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, cuz, what's up?" She's gonna be like, "Girl, Joe Hendry's got a restraining order against you. You're not allowed to be in Glasgow." So, all right, I'm gonna go look at your guys' comments here. I'm just kidding. There's no restraining order. All right. Dang, where are you? God, I gotta go. Wait, I've missed a lot. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go right from when I put that weird German word into the chat. And Darlene. Okay, so Darlene's in. So there's two of us, and Sherlock Holmes. She's damn it, but I think you're in too, right? And Fuzzy said hi. Hi, Fuzzy. She just, oh, you have to work. I'm sorry. I'm working, but this is fun. I like this work. And there you go. So Sherlock, yep, she's gonna be our witch. I'm a green witch. Don't let that get out. Probably not the place to say that, but there's not very many of us here. So, and I can edit that out later. But so I do herbs and that route. And the people who know what that is, they know. So I won't go into it. Like maybe later. We'll have a spinoff channel maybe or something later down the road. And yeah, and that's because Tansy was up here. She's such a little, oh, God, I love that cat so much. We were trying to sleep last night, and she's just all over the place. She like dive bombs our heads. She's dangerous she's just 2 pounds now. Oh shit, she's back. And I already asked that one. And girl, hexing. Oh, I know the MS. That girl's put some bad stuff out in the universe. She gonna get something back. It probably already has by that one mugshot. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about that stuff. I'm not going to get in trouble. I'll go to other streams when we have our family reunions over in other streams. That's when I'll talk shit over there. But yeah, I'm gonna stay nice and clean over here. And Girl Rise says Tansy is so cute, and she is. Look at that. Oh, she gives guys. She's gonna be my co-host. Dean's gonna have to watch out because he's not gonna be welcomed anymore because she's gonna take over. And Darlene says she's got the candles and oils and stuff for dressing the candles. I don't even know how many damn candles I got back here. I had to go buy black ones though, because I didn't. That's the one damn color I didn't have was black. And it's not because I'm racist. Oh God, that's gonna come up again. I just didn't have them, and I don't know why. Like my mom always had them, so I don't know why I didn't. But yeah, so now I do though, so we're all good. And let's see. And Haircut says, "Did you ever? Is it Manuka honey? Is that? I think I'm right. Let's see. Oh, on my. So I've used that on horse wounds and like on like torn up legs and things of that nature. I cannot get this microphone where I want it to be. It's like either right in my face or yeah, my cat's she's eating my neck right now. But I have used that on like wounds for my horses, and that it's amazing. It's just gonna take a little while for it to it looks, I don't even want to show you guys it's ugly. It's gross. It's not pretty like my other finger, but the surgeon just said that it's gonna take probably a couple months, maybe even 3 months, for the swelling to go away. Like it's right there on that joint and it hurts. And I can't even tell you how many times I hit it every day. This thing is a biter. I mean, right? You bite her. You tell everybody like how evil you are. Okay, she's evil. She's evil, evil, evil. She bites it. I go out in the cold and it freaking hurts, but it should be okay. I shouldn't require any more surgery, so I'm gonna I can cross my fingers, so that's at least improvement. So yeah, we're hoping that the wound's all healed up. There's just like a little bit on it, and that's probably because this one keeps biting me there, which probably isn't going to be good if she gets her nasty old teeth in there, right? But we're keeping it, and so moot it be. Sherlock Holmes says, speaking it into the universe. And that's what we're going to do when those wishes go up, that they're for the universe to take care of. And be more, but I just did. I got all, yep, I got all that on. Yep, that's it. But yeah, so it went well at my doctor's appointment today, but I tell you, it's an hour drive there, hour drive back. I'm crabby for it. So, and Darlene says I have the herbs and other things. I have a ton of crap. Oh God. And I have all stuff my mom left me too. So I've got a bunch of stuff floating around here. And Haircut says, but I am mom and I'm not all about me. Oh, what? Oh, and okay, we did the folding the paper towards you. Hopefully I did it right. Right. You have to let it go to make way for clearing for the new. Yes. Ow, she just bit me. Girl Ryan says, I like this idea tradition. Also, maybe. Yes to you both ways. See, I gotta start doing these while I'm talking. So I know what you guys are talking about. Girl Ryan says, I like this idea way better. Okay, gotcha. Way better than NYE, yellow underwear, grapes, and a coin in your shoe. Yellow underwear. Ooh, I don't know what you guys are into. Do you wear like yellow underwear on New Year's Eve? I've never heard of that. Is that like if you pee your pants because you've been drinking too much? Is that that sounds a little Irish, girl Ryan. And she says this Scottish lady definitely teaches Highland yoga. Girl, you know she's watching that Instagram dude just like I am. And that's probably why she popped up on my feed. So yeah. And Sherlock Holmes says we are divinely guided and protected. Yes, we are. And I now have a very special someone guiding and protecting me, and that's the way I like to think of it, so I don't cry all the time. And Darlene says, "No hexing shit. I'm not into that type of stuff." But you have so I got my book just yesterday, the one on the hex foils for the headstones. That it's amazing. It's an old book. It's like from 1984, but that none of that's changed in recent years, right? Like all that stuff is still the same. So, yeah, that stuff, like if it's gonna protect you and ward off things, right? Like that's good, right, Darlene? I think it's good. So I guess that's right. Didn't we talk about this one night? I think we were all talking about like the hexes. And then we're gonna design our own hex foils one night. We're gonna have an arts and craft night or maybe a midday stream or something. Maybe during Christmas break since I don't have to run the kid all over Hell's Half Acre. And Sherlock, yes, black is I don't know why. I've never I was reading that stuff. Like you guys know, I was talking like I swear to God, somebody was putting some bad juju out there for me because like shit has just like was spiraling, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I did to piss the universe off, but I'm gonna make nice but just in case, I'm also going to go buy me some black candles because I didn't have any. I got every other color, but and Darlene, she's gonna be like this for about probably 3 hours, and then actually no, as soon as I go to sleep, she's gonna come and cuddle with me for a few minutes, right? Pretend like she's gonna go to sleep, And then when I close my eyes, because I put a sleep mask on because I don't trust her. Like, I think she's going to poke my eyeballs. And that's the next thing I'm going to have to go to the hospital for is my eyeball getting poked out. And yeah, so she's just a bit, but I love her. So I don't care. She can be as bad as she wants to. She's not a kid. I don't have to worry about her growing up, right? And like, committing crimes or being a delinquent or anything like that. She's a cat. She can be whatever the hell she wants to be. And I support her in all her decisions. And girl, Ryan just laughed so hard. Oh shit, she's back. 2-pound kitten. Yeah. I was sitting on the end of the bed earlier, like getting like my notes and stuff ready. Like I was getting them off my phone. I transfer them. This is such a hassle. I got to connect this phone to my laptop so I don't have to do this anymore. I upload them to my Google Drive, and then I download them to my laptop from there. So I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, like toenails were like she was pretending to be a backpack on my back, just claws in me, and it hurt. I trim them too, like every other day or so. Like I'll trim off the little parts, and I think she files them secretly while I'm not home. I know she's up to stuff. And Darlene, black candle is for protection. That's what I got. I don't have them burning tonight, but they're right behind me. I gotta work on my space here. I feel like I definitely got to get some feng shui going on in here because I do love feng shui. Most people think it's dark, but it's great neutralizer and great for grounding. I don't know why people always get like, right? They always get so confused by stuff, and it's just like, sit down and listen for a second. We'll like learn something. Maybe you don't have to do magic, but there's a lot of stuff in magic, right? That's just it's natural. Like it's therapeutic. It's right. Like I like this, letting shit go. I probably shouldn't say it like that, but letting those things go out into the universe and not worrying so much about like you've got to do all this stuff, right? Like I think we sit here and worry every day, like I got this to do, so much to do, and you get so stressed, your anxiety goes up. Next thing you know, you're eating too many cookies, and then you're like, oh my god, how big is my butt now? Like things like that. Like you just let it go out in the universe. Some things can take care of themselves. So I'm going to try this year, and I think it sounds like some of you guys are in on this too. I think we could do this, and we'll see what happens. Like maybe this time next year when we go to, if I'm still here, I'm still here. Maybe we'll all be like, holy shit, that one that I got, right? Like that one that my 13th, right? Like here I am. This is it. This is what I wanted or whatever, right? So pause crossed. And yeah, like I said, I've used that veterinarians, we use it on wound treatment. It's magic. It really is. Yep, and I feel Sissy always goes after I tell her, she knows where my weakness is. Well, and then she'll sit there on that, like, and just look at me like all cute, and I'm like, and yeah, keep the injury above the heart. Like, yeah, just eat my face off because that's what she tries to do. And Sherlock Holmes says, right, girl Ryan, that's new to me. And Darlene, she says she still has to get crystals. I'm slowly building my collection. Because the more I find out, right, like, oh shit, I probably need one of those too. So, I might be getting out of control here soon. But, and Sherlock Holmes says, I guess yellow makes sense. Huh. You guys will have to explain the yellow underwear to me. I'm here. Educate me on this stuff because something like it can also be like regional, right? Like different traditionals depending on where we are, right? I swear to God, if this curl gets in my eyeball, cut it off. Yellow, and it says you just do return to sender instead of hex. It's your own energy. That's how I understood it too, right? Yeah. Like I don't want to put anything like, I don't want bad juju going out in the universe, because my mom always said, "What you put out, you'll get back tenfold," right? And that's always something I've, uh yeah, have I put bad stuff out? Yes, yes, of course. I have ex-boyfriends. There's a few of them that I do not feel that bad about putting bad stuff out there, and like I said, I have one that haunts me. Now I feel a little bad because now he's here, and I think that's probably my punishment. That's that tenfold shit, right? Like maybe I should have not been so mean. So I'm learning my lesson. I learned. And I love word. Oh, see, we just got to do a whole stream just for this stuff, because I love it. I love it. I love it. And make sure you ward your name as well. I've got a lot of work to do. I've kind of let my stuff go to the wayside when my mom passed away. Like, she and I had that, right? We moms and daughters, right? We have that bond. Not that moms and sons. I have a very good bond with my son too, but it's just something, especially when like those things that, like, especially like this, like that intuition and things, right? Like, where you get it from, and like I definitely got it from her, because it's not from my dad. I want to, and Darlene, you mentioned something about like cord cutting, and I want to dig into that, because he got it. If you met my new ghost, just the thought of, I don't like taking showers knowing that he's like around here. It creeps me out. And do a return to sender spell. Okay. I've got some books back here, and I gotta start, like I said, gotta get back to work. Yeah, I gotta start doing, and then attack. Oh my god, I'll have to go and put like a little compilation video together. Like, I'll have to go look back at the streams when she first popped on, because the first day I got her, right, she came on the stream with me. And I can't wait to do that, like show her, right, growing up. I'm sorry, guys. I know people probably listen to this and go, "God damn, she talks about that cat all the time." But those of you guys that stay here and hang out right now, I know you guys like kitties too. So I don't I don't feel, that's usually why I save all the tansy talk to the last bit of the show, when we're just kind of hanging here and, right, just doing our stuff. And words are spells. I just had a very interesting conversation today that we were talking about that. You break down words, right? I took medical terminology. Darlene, you probably did too, right? Like, I took veterinary medical terminology, and you break down those Latin words, right? And like, each part of that medical term is a Latin root, and so like, it's no different, right? So it really is kind of, if you know what the root of each one of those is, it's like a spelling, right? That's what I got told today, and I was like, yeah, there's truth to that. I love it. Sherlock Ho, I swear yellow undies are a thing, but once I typed it and read it, I immediately thought someone with Girl, Ryan, are you gonna be I'm reading this still. Between you and Pat, I'm going to have to really read your comments now before I start posting them up here. I have not said that word on a stream yet. The gonorrhea. So now I did. Now it's over. It's no longer taboo word. It's been said. Probably invented this back in the You're on the list now though, girl, Ryan. So yeah, that's one I'm gonna be reading. One I'll at some point I should talk about him, but maybe that'll be something I'll talk about like in Discord or something. But yeah, well, the bestie will have to come on, and she will we were playing with the spirit box one night, and I always get a little not really afraid, but I am cautious of them because, right, like you start asking like, who's here? And sometimes you might not want the answer. So when you go out there looking for this stuff, right? You might not get the answer that you want. It might not be the answer you're looking for. So be ready for it. Yeah. So I'm trying to think of ways like, well, we owned horses together and I have horses now. And I'm wondering if that's like an attraction for him as well too. So that was about the only thing that we really ever agreed on, and even then, that caused like about 90% of our fights is how I did things with horses and how he did things with horses. And I'm like, well, I've been doing it longer, so therefore I'm right, because that's how I was back in. Yeah, I'm always right. Back in the day, not anymore. I'm not like that anymore. And Sherlock Holmes says, yeah, moms are different. Yeah, moms. I'm not gonna be cry. Yeah. Sure, like, we really gotta talk. Yeah. And, like, right, like, all of the practicing self-care, that's kinda, for me, my, like, magic, right, is just, like, taking care of yourself, making sure you're put good stuff out there, you'll get good stuff back. I love I love that. Like, I am trying to live by that. Even though there are some really crappy, shitty people out there in the world, but sometimes, right, we do have to get that stuff out some way or another and just right, just get it out there, get it off your chest. Like last night, a bunch of us, right? Sherlock knows what I'm talking about. We all like, I don't know how she felt, but damn, after we were all sitting there and talking about, and I felt, for me anyway, I felt vindicated that like, hey, people are seeing what, right? Like for a while, we kind of thought, well, shit, maybe we're just all crazy. Like we're seeing shit that, I mean, everybody's saying like, just ignore it, whatever. And we're all like, no, you can't ignore this stuff. But now people are seeing it. And it's like, well, damn, I know it took a year, but at least now it's happened. So some of those things that right, it's at some point, I think karma, like, right, like karma, the universe, things are going to come, things do work out, I think, for the most part. And if they don't work out, maybe they're not meant to be. And that's something too. I think that's going to be one of my notes that I put in here is like trying to distinguish between what I think is something that should be, but probably shouldn't. I'm not sure how I'm gonna word that one, but, yeah, like, we get into that thought process, like, "This is what I want, um, it's gotta happen," right? And then someday will come along that we'll look back and we'll be like, thank God. Thank God that that didn't like, my life would be totally different, and I'm happy with where my life is now." Like I said, the ex-boyfriend haunting me, oh, Jesus. I am so happy that at least he's just here in spirit form now and not always like, not in physical form 'cause, what a pain in the ass. And yeah, you can hear me. I know you can. But yeah, I'll have to, when the bestie comes on, we'll have to get her back on. She's going through some of her own stuff right now. So, but the next time we have her on, we'll talk to you guys about, because we did do the spirit box, which I said I don't usually play with those too much, just because, especially here at my house, I definitely don't like, I'll do them other places a little bit more willingly, but at my own house, I don't know what I would do if like my mom came through. Because I do sense she's around me and I like to just feel her and know she's here. And I don't, I know maybe I'm being a little bit of a, maybe I'm being a little weak because I'm a little afraid, like maybe she's gonna tell me like, oh, you're screwing up or something. But she's got other ways she can tell me that she has. Like, I've made some mistakes and she's let me know about it. So yeah. Yeah. So with that, we're gonna wrap up, I think. I if you guys are, I'm gonna burn mine, so we'll start maybe Christmas Eve. I don't know. Usually stuff winds down, right? Like after 7 o'clock or so, right? Like I know we just kind of after we eat, open presents, like that's pretty much it, right? So I'm thinking I could just hop on, even if it's just like maybe we'll just stream. Like I'll just stream for a little bit, like an hour or so, and then we can burn our right? Can burn these. You guys can burn yours at home when I'm burning my. Well, midnight's going to be different for some of us, right? So, but I'll show you guys. I'm going to burn mine. I'll do it right here. I'll figure out how to do this without setting my bedroom on fire because God knows it hasn't seen fire in a while. So maybe it'll be fun. But yeah. So I'll figure out that schedule. At least for the first one, I'll go out of my normal rotation for when I stream. But that was the other thing. Thursday night, typically Thursday nights I stream, so I won't be this week. I'm just gonna go Friday night. I know a lot of other streams are going on. I'm not holding you guys to come. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm gonna come in and talk anyway because I really got Christmas break starts. I ain't got nothing else going on. Yeah, no, I got something the next night, but I don't have anything Friday night. So I'm just gonna hop on. We'll do something. Maybe I'll find something else for us to, or if anybody, I don't know. Are we allowed to share these? Like, I don't know. She didn't really say, right? I guess they're personal, so we probably shouldn't share them. But so instead of Thursday night, Friday night, and maybe I'll go a little bit later or something. This curl, oh god, it's just no. You don't need to zoom it. Oh, because I keep doing that with my hand. Damn it. Sorry. And girl Ryan, she's asking who did the horses like better. I think you guys can probably guess. Like they liked me. All my horses like me better than anybody else. I have a very good. Like when I became a vet tech. That's what I was meant to do because I do have a way, except for with this little evil cat. But other than that, I have a very good. Especially horses, they are so intuitive. Uh, they just know. Like if your horse doesn't like somebody, yeah, that's a red flag. But like I said, sometimes you ignore those red flags because you're like, oh, he's so cute. Listen to your horse, ladies, or your dog or your cat. I don't know about iguanas or anything. If somebody has one that can spot bad people, let me know. Or birds. I think birds probably could. They seem like they're pretty intuitive too. But oh shit, I think she woke up. Oh, she's coming. Okay, shh. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Tansy's going to be co-hosting as soon as I'm going to get her own little camera and her own little mic, and then she can just come up here and do her own little thing when she wants to. And hello, MJ. You got in right on the tail end of the witchy stuff, so like what? And I wasn't even planning on doing any witchy stuff until the Glaswegian popped up on my Instagram, and I'll link her also in the description. And I've got a lot of linking to do tomorrow. So with that, I think that's it. So Friday night, since Dean hogged up all of our time with his haunted hotel story, which next time I won't plan anything else. But just kidding. I was going to talk about the haunted cemetery in Chicago because I'm going to go there over Christmas break. Since I'm now not going to Ohio, I am going to take a little trip into Chicago across the lake, and I'm going to go and see these two memorials and do some video, and either I'll upload it or I'll bring you guys along. If maybe I'll just go live and then we'll replay it. I don't know how to do this stuff yet, so I'm working on it. Work in progress. So that's what I'm going to talk about Friday night. And then I don't know. If we wanna talk about some witchy stuff at the end of the stream, I'm open to that too, because I love this stuff. If Sherlock wants to come on, she's more than welcome. I know she's great up here. She's not afraid of the camera, so she can come up too, talk some witchy stuff at some point. I love this. I like to God, my mom was so much better at this stuff than I am, so I've got a lot of catching up to do, but, Sherlock Ho says, "No, she wouldn't. They don't view our world like that once they've moved on." I hope so, but she does. She tells me when I'm screwing something up. She'll let me know. She'll let me know. "Oh, don't cry, MJ. It's okay. It's here. I'm not gonna delete it or anything. It'll be here." We're gonna do a different type of New Year's resolution, which will only have 1 to work on. So I think that's way better than 5. And Haircut says, "I am. I'm on Instagram. I don't really have I probably should start figuring that out, like how to do I gotta link all this stuff. It does say Tombstones on my Instagram account. I'll link that in wherever in the community. I'll post it in the community section of the channel, so you guys can come, and if you want to follow, there's not a lot right there. I do have some cemetery photos. I have some before and after photos. I just don't have a lot on there yet. I want to start posting the videos that I post on YouTube. I want to start throwing them over there too, but guys, this is a lot of work. I did not know how much work this was going to be, especially to like bring you guys some cool content. I need an assistant, and Tansy, that's what I hired her for, and she is lazy. Like, she's running around here, and then like I turn around, and guess what? She's taking a nap. Where's my nap? I don't get a nap, but that's the way it is when you're the boss. Like, it's your job. You got to do it, whether your one employee is taking cat naps all day. I did that on purpose. I know that's corny. Sorry. And MJ says, "Oh God," he tells them, MJ, the struggle is real. The struggle is real with that one. I'll tell you what. Oh my gosh. And Haircut, I will post it, and you could just come over when you hit it. Just like I'm trying to think. Well, if you do it, I gotta know it. Well, I'll accept it because it is it's gonna be channel linked, so it doesn't link to my personal account, which I don't even use anyway. So this is the only account I've used, and it is Tombstones. I gotta finagle it to make sure, because it's a scary world out there right now with people wanting to know everything about you, and I'm like, I think I share plenty. I probably shared way too damn much. And it's probably gonna I already had one issue. So, and I don't want that again, but I know it's gonna happen. It's just right, like, people be weird. So I will post it in here in the community section. If you're subscribed, so you should get a notification for it. So, and if you pop over, you hit follow. I don't think it's not private, so I think you can just hit follow me. I think that's all you got to do, and I'll follow you back. So yeah. And actually, you'll see I think I put the same photo that I use on here. I think that's the one I use over on Instagram too. Or it's either that, or I got the one with Tansy on my shoulder. She was being super cute earlier, and I think she was working it for Dean, which he thinks her name is Deanne or some. I was like, that's not her name. But she hops up here on my shoulder, and she is sitting here with her little paw on the microphone, right? And like, this is her job. Like, I just got to get her a little pair of headphones. Oh, damn it. That's a good idea. Okay. I got stuff to work on. There's only 60,000 tombstones. Oh my God. Try walk among the tombstones. And I think there's underscore between the walk among the and Tombstones. Try that one haircut. You should be. I think that'll get you there. And yeah, Erica says, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe. It's not going to hurt you. Like, you can turn off the notifications, but it helps me out. Like, we're going to boost. I'm going to make a big push here in the next couple weeks to really start getting us some more people in the chat. Not that I don't love you guys. You're awesome. I love you. But we need some people. We need some more people in here to, right? Like, entertain us, because now we need to be entertained, because now this is the OG crew, right? So now we got to get some new people in here. And God, MJ, you know what? Him and his posh, like, he's got to have a bidet and a jacuzzi tub. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Sometimes, man, I don't even get a room with a shower that works most of the time. So he's way above us peasants. That's all. Yeah. Like when we were looking at the King's Hospital, that when the water was coming through the ceiling, that's probably my hotel room. And I'll just have to stand in the water coming through the leaking roof. That's when I'm going to get my shower. No, it's not quite that bad. I have stayed at some pretty shitty places, so yeah. And Sherlock said, yeah, I don't know. I can't fire her though. Like, you can't fire your own kid, can you? I mean, yeah. Girl Ryan says you do an amazing job. Also, I'm so relieved 2026 is the year of Noah. Yay! Right? Now we don't have to do yellow underwear, but I gotta go look that up. All right, guys. Yeah, night, guys. And Girl Ryan, Dina. Her name is not Dina. It's Tansy. I'm not even going to give him that privilege of thinking that's like a middle name or anything. Oh my God. It will never end. It will never end with him with doing that. Yeah. So yes, Rubicon. Thank you guys for being here. I know she's my baby. Oh my God. I love that cat. But yeah, when you're trying to sleep at night and it's 3 a.m. and she's trying to summon the devil by doing her little kitty antics in the middle of the bed. I swear to God, she's like doing a pentagram or something. So yeah. But I love her. So yeah, I'll say that over and over. That's how I don't get mad at her. I'm just like, I love you. Yeah, let's get your butt paid. Yeah, let's get up there. Let's get up there. I did think about maybe doing a Patreon page where the people that like, I'm gonna like super cheap, like $1 membership, and I will take you guys to the cemeteries with me and do that sort of thing. So like $1, because like that might pay for a tank of gas if enough people signed up for that. So like, I'm flexible, but yeah, it's getting out there on the road's gonna be the undertaking for me, right? Like, yeah. So MJ, really? He's not gonna watch this because he never watches anything I send him, so I'm definitely sure he's not watching this video. Okay, guys, we gotta stop because girls, I will sit here all night and just shoot the breeze. But I do have to be up at like, oh God, I gotta be up at 6:30, and it is 1:40 here now. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun morning. But guess what? I'm gonna take a colonial nap when I get home and then do some work around here. Yeah. So Haircut says love all around. Thanks to him and everybody in chat. It's always a good time. MJ, we've got a plot. And Sherlock says hit the like. Yes, hit the like, subscribe, share this. I don't know who you share it to. Send it to your grandma. There we go. All right, guys. And with that lovely thought, I'm gonna close up, and I will see you guys on Friday night. Do some cemetery talk. And hey, Sherlock, if you're not busy Friday night, maybe we could do some witchy stuff after the cemetery talk if you want to come up. I'll send you a link, and that would be cool. If you don't have anything planned, like I said, I'm just gonna be sitting here. Saturday night I got stuff going on, but yeah, I don't do anything anyway. So all right, guys, love y'all. Thank you for being here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Yeah. All right, guys, love you.